Welcome to the working week. It's all such a bore. Kick back, make the best of it, and make it hardcore. Hang out with Bmms, pick up your phone. They're live, you're on the air. Now. Are you ready? Are you ready to go? It's time to start the show. Grab a six pack, light 'em up, let's go. It's the Big Man Morning Show. Are you ready? Are you ready to go? It's time to start the show. Grab a six pack, light 'em up, let's go. It's the Big Man Morning Show.
Good morning. It's the Big Man Morning Show. 918-460-KMOD. Can also text BMMS and then what you want to say to 82945. Listen online, the website that rocks, KMOD.com. Past shows are available on iTunes. Search under BMMS. Listen with your cell phone. Get the iHeartRadio app. Available from the App Store of your cell phone provider. More on that at iHeartRadio.com. And we are on Facebook. Facebook.com/BMMS69. That's where you can hang out with us each and every day. Good morning, Lindsay.
Good morning, Corbin.
Good morning, Gimpy.
Oh, good morning.
We've got tickets to Journey, which is going to be happening over at the BOK Center tonight. Woo-hoo! All the things you've done, and you're really okay. We've got Cucked. We're going to do Willy Nilly. Don't forget about our 50th anniversary concert at the BOK Center on April 24th. And we're giving away beer friggin' A Friday. No way.
Yeah, for real though, yo. Yeah, I don't be messing around.
Are you sure?
100%.
I don't want no takesy-backsies.
No takesy-backsies on this one, boss.
A case of Leinenkugel Juicy Peach
Yeah, man.
and a pair of tickets to Journey tonight. That Journey show, if not already, almost sold out. What celebrity do you hate for no reason? BMMS and whoever that is to the phone number 82945. What celebrity do you hate for no reason? Could get you a case of beer and a pair of tickets to see Journey tonight at the BOK Center. You got to text it to us, BMMS, and whatever that is to the phone number 82945. So this morning, I went to buy a Mega Millions ticket. I need you guys to tell me if this is a good sign or a bad sign.
Okay.
Because, like life sends you messages, and it's up to you to interpret them.
Mm-hmm.
And so now when you buy a Powerball ticket or whatever, you can do it at a kiosk. You don't have to speak with a human being. You can just do it at a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so at Quick Trip, that's what I do. Go there and do the thing and just, easy pick, like do it.
Yeah.
It's like 355 million or something like that tonight. And so I do the thing. I order it, cash out. I put my cash in. It's a bill acceptor. So it goes, the bill, it eats the bill and I guess verifies that it's good. So it goes and sucks my $20 bill in.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear it goes, and nothing.
You didn't get your ticket?
Doesn't kick out my 20, doesn't kick out a ticket. The screen then changes as if it had issued me the ticket, and that's it. And I'm just, listen, technology, right? It happens. And I'm like, okay. Mm-hmm. So I get the person, whatever, that gets solved. But I'm like, all right, well, is that a sign to not play or a sign how bad do you want to win?
Right.
Do I dig in and put another 20 like a stupid person? It took it's already taken my money. What's the chances it's going to take it again? Pretty high.
Yeah,
definitely.
But how bad do I want it?
Right.
Maybe JC's like, hey man,
slip me another 20 and I'll hook you up.
No,
Get
he's
outta
like,
here,
let's see how bad what are you willing to endure?
Right.
Anything in life, if you want it, you must endure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything comes with interest.
Sure.
So the interest in this case would be, do you want to go through talking with the attendant and being vulnerable to try and get $355 million? What's the sign?
The sign was, you took my damn money and I'm out of here. That's me.
It gave me I got my money back. So
Okay.
crisis averted.
Yeah. Still, I'd take my one chance on that one and be done.
So you did talk to the attendant to get your money back?
Oh, yes.
Good. Did you get your ticket out of that machine at all?
No, because I got my money back.
You just took the whole 20.
Right.
Okay. I was going to say, it was probably just out of paper. And they probably could have just.
Well, it ain't out of paper because it took my paper.
Right.
But the question is, do I dig in and play again? Or do I take that as my sign? Here's your sign.
Yeah, I'm on the latter half on that one, man.
But then there's this whole other thing, which Lindsay, this is where the funny thing about playing the lottery, Mega Millions, Powerball, whatever, is like, well, what if that ticket had the numbers on it?
Right.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And if my grandma had a penis, she'd be my grandpa.
Yeah.
You know
right.
what I mean?
I'm with you. Like, the bunny's only dead because I opened the box. I don't know if it's dead.
Yeah. Because you said you did a quick pick, so the machine picked the numbers for you.
I always do that. Yeah.
You don't remember what those numbers were, probably.
It doesn't show you.
Exactly. So
at least I don't think it shows you.
So there's no really telling what those numbers would have been. So you're just starting from scratch at this point if you replay. So you don't know.
It wouldn't give you the same numbers.
Right. It wouldn't.
Surely it wouldn't give you the same numbers.
I don't think so on quick picks. I would imagine the people that are multiple winners are so they're maybe a quick pick involved with someone who quick picked their own numbers.
Right. I see. This is why you go ahead and fill out the little piece of paper yourself and then hand it to the cashier. That way, you got your numbers, you got your ticket. It didn't take your money. You're not relying on technology to do it for you.
I feel like, though, if I did that, then there's this whole other set of grief and stress. Like, I'm playing, but I'm not playing.
Okay.
Because I'll watch to see what the numbers were. And then when they're my numbers and I didn't get my ticket, I'll go, ha.
Yeah.
And why would I put more stress on my life?
I guess, but.
Yeah, I don't. To me, that's a whole separate issue is what if those were the numbers?
Right.
It is, do I try again to win? Or do I just go, here's your sign and mosey on down the road? Because I always think of things like this. Like, I've told this joke before on the air. Guy, a lot of rain, starting to flood. Police come by and they're like, you need to get out of here. And he's standing on his front porch. And he's like, I'm fine. It's fine. I got God. And then the flood waters come up a little bit more up to the front door. Police come by again. They're like, yo, man, it's time to go. Nope. I got God. And so the floodwaters come up a little bit more. He's in the second story looking out the window. Boat comes by. They're like, come on, man, it's time to go. And he's like, nope, I got God. And then the floodwaters now he's standing on the peak of his roof. Helicopter comes by and they're like, come on, man, it's time to go. You got to get going. We got to get out of here. He's like, nope, I got God. Of course, floodwaters continue to come up. He was warned, right? He dies, goes up to pearly gates. He's like, God, what's the deal, man? I've been praying. I've been working on it. He's like, what? Why didn't you help me? He's like, what are you talking about? I sent 2 cop cars, a boat, and a helicopter. How many signs you need? Right?
I get it, man.
Exactly.
I get it. I take this as the one sign. That's all you need.
Yeah,
It's just one sign.
I'm not a big redundant guy, so.
Yeah. But hey, if you want to keep pumping money in there,
I haven't lost any money.
I get it yet. Take a chance and be like, sir, all right, we can't be doing this anymore. The machine's broken. Stop messing with it.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I mean, I definitely wouldn't go back to that machine.
Right.
I've got some standards.
Yeah.
But go to another machine, that's likely of it happening twice.
Surely not. Why don't you go ahead and test that theory then? Go to another machine. Why not? Give it one more try. One more college try.
Sure, I have done
a different machine.
But I have bought from that machine multiple times and never had a problem.
And never won either, right?
No. I don't think the machine plays a factor.
You don't think so?
In terms of winning.
Doesn't have a camera on there. Says this guy, Corbin Pierce.
Does he fit the profile as
right? He's the big winner.
Yeah. Does he look like he shops in a trailer or lives in a trailer?
But you never know. I mean, because it could be another machine, and you could be that one customer that comes in and picks the quick pick, and just the way that it pans out, The way it picks those
Right,
numbers.
right.
Just
No, I
like
hear
a
you.
casino machine.
I hear you. I guess where my head is, no. Right? Statistically, the odds of you winning are impossible.
Exactly.
And I know you're going to go, well, but people win. They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Do you know one
No.
that won the Powerball or the Mega Millions?
Nope.
Okay.
I do know
So then-
who's your lotto winner.
Yeah, Mega Millions or Powerball. I know plenty of people that have won like a daily pick or something like that. I'm talking millions. I don't know anybody. So, yes, people do win, none of which I know. People are also bitten by sharks.
Do you know
All
anybody?
people I don't know.
Right.
Also, people marry multiple wives. All people I don't know at one time.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Space Mountain.
I know people that sleep with their kids. I'm sorry, I don't know people, but I know it happens.
What kind of people do you hang out with?
Right.
Right? Like there are things that happen in life that I know happen, but I don't know any of those people. That doesn't mean it doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen to me.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer if the universe is telling you something, you should probably listen. And I think this is an instance where the universe is telling you, keep your $20.
Yeah.
But hey, whatever, it's your money, throw it away.
I wanted to know how many people from the state have won Mega Millions or Powerball, the whole thing. Maybe one, because Powerball's been around longer.
Yeah, but it seems like it's always from some other state, California, Michigan, something of that.
High population
Yeah.
places,
Right,
sure.
right,
New
not
York.
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Not Oklahoma. I don't know of I can't think of one off the top of my head. I would think if you were from someone from Oklahoma won the Powerball or the Mega Millions, the jackpot,
Mm-hmm.
not somebody who's got 5 out of the 6. I'm saying all of it. And this is not a conversation of determined to not play.
Right.
To me, it's a conversation of me and my situation and the ego that gets involved, which Lindsay demonstrated like, they're my numbers.
Right.
Those might be my winners.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't go buy one today.
I haven't bought a lottery ticket in weeks. Actually, maybe a couple of months, actually.
I was going to say, it sounds like you have a problem. I haven't bought a ticket in weeks.
You usually buy over a certain threshold, don't you?
I usually buy $20 worth.
Over a certain threshold, yeah?
Yeah.
What's that
Like
threshold?
Over 100 million.
Well, that's obviously not true
Usually.
because it's been over 100 million for a while.
And I just haven't done it because I haven't won. And I'm just like, yeah, it's whatever. I just haven't done it. Just, Lindsay, give it up. It's been like one of those.
What does all that mean? I feel like it's a lot of word salad.
Just stop. You're not going to win.
So now
Oh,
you don't believe that.
Right. Like,
She finally wised up.
yeah.
Wait, well, just a
I'm
minute ago,
just
you were
throwing away money.
just a minute ago, you were trying to sell me.
I know.
So which is it, girl? Which fence side of the fence are you on?
It'd be great. It'd be nice. It's just like a dream, but it's just not happening. And I need to be more realistic and stop throwing away money.
But you want me to throw away my money.
No, I said take it as a
Yes.
sign to not do it.
I feel like you were trying to sell me to do it.
No.
Right, because those numbers could have been the ones.
Yeah. Can't win if you don't play. I believe I heard you say.
Right.
It says here that more than 200 people in Oklahoma with prizes ranging from a few $100s
Yeah.
all the way up to multi-million-dollar jackpots have won in
Of the
Powerball.
Mega Millions and the Powerball?
Powerball.
Because I know plenty of people have won the 100,000. That is not what we're talking about. I'm talking the full kit and caboodle.
The big one that everybody
Yeah,
wants.
like you're holding the big check.
Yeah.
They're putting a banner outside the convenience store you bought it from. Parade, maybe.
Right.
Like-
Here's the key to the city.
Yeah, I can't recall one.
I don't
Or does it happen so often you don't care?
Well, there's that anonymity that goes with it, right? You can be
Not
anonymous,
always. Not.
can't
I
you?
don't think in the state it is.
Not,
See,
yeah,
I
you
don't know
can't
how that
be
works out.
anonymous in Oklahoma.
I don't play, so I don't know.
Yeah, I
I've
think the
seen-
word you mispronounced win.
Oh yeah.
I also don't play.
In 2011, the largest jackpot win was 127 million on Powerball in Oklahoma.
From where? From where?
I don't know. It was just in Oklahoma. It just
Sure.
says Oklahoma. The second largest was 18.6 million in September of 2015.
Yeah, I think where is important. Like, I want to know where.
Right. Is it Oklahoma City? Is it Tulsa? Is it Stigler or something like that? Some small town or whatever.
So we established some jackpots have been won, but where?
Right.
Where are those people? Right?
Exactly.
Where are they?
Yeah. Not here. They're out buying other mansions.
So 2 out of the history of Powerball, at least in this case. All right, listen, pair of tickets to Journey. We'll give those away. And if you want to win some beer and Journey tickets, we can hook you up there. But we want to know, what celebrity do you hate for no reason? BMMS and what that is to 82945. Take a break and we'll be back.
You're listening to the Big Mad Morning Show.
The very next day, according to court records, he pleaded not guilty to the charges and will appear in court at a later date. The guy, he's 21. I don't know if he's from Vegas. I don't know what he was doing in Iowa, but he looks kind of like an entitled brat who was probably pissed to be in Iowa and is maybe around his birthday time or something. He'd rather be back in Vegas, partying, living it up. I don't know.
He was just drunk.
That's what I got from this photo.
Okay. I think most people that live in Vegas aren't partying up.
No, but he looks like the type that wishes like he would have been there rather than in Iowa. So he's going to spend mom and dad's money and just make a mess of himself. That's what I get from his mugshot.
I'm going to go to Iowa and cause trouble.
Yeah.
Said no one ever.
Right.
You go to Vegas, you cause trouble. Go to LA, go to New York City. Nobody goes to Iowa just to cause trouble.
I do not have a counter to that. I grew up in Iowa. I do not have a counter to that.
You only cause trouble in Iowa if you're from there because you got nothing else to do in Iowa.
Right, because the gravel road. Yeah, you're on the gravel road drinking.
Man breaks into home and hides under sheet. I'm not sheeting you. This is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it sounds like it. The lead-in sounds insane.
Happens in West Virginia where this gal, she's sleeping and she hears glass breaking in her house. So she goes to check and she sees a strange man in her house. Oh no. So she runs upstairs to be with her granddaughters and she calls the police. Help, there's somebody in my house. So the police come down and they're searching around and they go to the back room. They see a pile of sheets. They see the pile of sheets move. Well, that sheet is not supposed to move. So they found 30-year-old William Brewer hiding underneath the sheet. Now, first they tried to cuff the man. He tried to run, but, they cuffed him anyway. He told the police that he only did it because he was high on the drugs and he needed a place to sleep. He says that, I guess he broke into the lady's house next door. She called the cops too. He says that he broke into that house to do the same thing, just looking for a place to sleep. But he left because the woman there would not stop yelling at him.
When we play hide and seek in my house,
Yeah.
I will sometimes hide under a sheet because I'm not trying to win.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to not breathe under the sheet because the sheet moves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Easily found.
Where would you hide, Lindsay? If you were this guy, where would you hide?
Probably in a closet
That's the first place they're going to look.
or under a bed.
Second place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not in a sheet.
Under.
Yeah.
Right.
But I mean, if he's looking to take a nap, I mean, maybe they were Egyptian cotton and they looked really comfy.
Gimpy, where would you hide?
In a trash can. Not like in the small trash can in the kitchen, but no, in a dumpster outside.
Ooh.
I think it's big enough to fit a body in. Probably one of the last places they're going to look. Maybe, I don't know. I try not to run from the police, but I do remember watching Cops. He tries to hide under the kiddie pool and they kick it over and they find him every time.
Yeah, because they know to look there.
Yeah.
I think you got to hide in plain sight. My best hiding spots when we play hide and seek in the house is in plain sight.
Lampshade on your head?
Well, not like standing in the wide open.
Right.
Yeah.
But I have stood behind a curtain.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They don't think to look for the shoes under the curtain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're kids.
Exactly.
They run right past you.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
Yep.
Got to think like a child. On the podcast, we mentioned one thing is added to a news story. It changes the dynamic of a story. It makes it way more intense, regardless if it's a news story or a story your friend's telling you.
Mhm.
One factor has to do with feces. will change the dynamic of a story. I have found another one that changes the dynamic of a story.
Really? Non-poop related, huh?
Non-poop related.
All right, then.
So the headline, I'm leaving out the crazy part. I'm leaving out part of the crazy. 2 kids killed after a bus driver crashes into a daycare.
Oh, damn, that sucks.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
I've got the factor added to any story makes it more crazy.
Okay.
2 kids killed after totally naked bus driver crashes into daycare.
Totally naked, huh? That will change any story.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Man robbed McDonald's. Okay. Naked man robs McDonald's.
Yeah.
Okay.
It really paints a picture for
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah. I woke up in the middle of the night. Somebody was pounding on the door to my house.
Oh no.
Yes. It was freaky. I didn't know what to do. I woke up in the middle of the night. There was a naked man pounding on the door to my house.
Definitely different.
It lands different, doesn't it? My ex would get so crazy. She'd get drunk and she would run around screaming, right? Yelling at everybody.
Yeah.
My ex, she would get so drunk, she'd get naked and run around screaming.
Mm-hmm.
I had this
It's
friend in
different.
college, man. If he got a good test score, he would celebrate, man.
Yeah.
Get really drunk,
Oh, yeah.
right? Yell, scream, throw stuff out his dorm room window. Right? It's fine.
Yeah.
Seemingly, yeah.
I had this friend in college. If he did really good on a test score, he'd go celebrate, get real drunk, naked, run around, throw stuff out his window.
Yeah.
It literally does.
It does.
That and the other.
And feces.
Yeah.
You add feces to any headline, you go, oh, hey.
Mhm.
Naked, you're like, yeah, man, get it together. In a courtroom, man pleads not guilty to murder.
Right.
Yeah. A naked man pleads not guilty to murder. You're like, why was he naked?
Yeah, how did he get naked in the courtroom? I mean, I guess you could have started off with your clothes on and they got naked, but I feel you would have been stopped about, I don't know. You get your shirt off. And that's when I feel the bailiff is going to be like, hey.
2 Florida paramedics suspended after pronouncing a live man dead. 2 West Central Florida paramedics. This happened on a Wednesday in Clearwater Fire and Rescue. They were placed on administrative duty. WTSP TV reported the incident first. The paramedics from Station 47 responded to a call about a 65-year-old man in cardiac arrest. This happened at his private residence, and they showed up. The responders pronounced the man dead shortly after their arrival. Clearwater Fire and Rescue said in a statement, they left the area once deputies from the sheriff's office arrived to investigate. And according to the news release, a deputy noticed the patient was breathing and requested medical crews to return to the scene. Then Largo fire rescue crews were called and reached the scene about 28 minutes later. And the man was then transmitted to a hospital where he's recovering, according to another TV outlet. Upon notification of the incident, the Clearwater Fire and Rescue team immediately removed both paramedics from their normal duties and discontinued their abilities to provide patient care in conjunction with the county's medical director. They said, on behalf of the city, I apologize for the actions.
No, they're real sorry.
and the inactions of our crew during this incident. He said, we have strict policies and procedures in place that were not followed. According to our preliminary review, these 2 did not perform to the standard of care that our citizens expect and deserve.
They have to say that. They can't say they did everything according to code.
Yeah,
Right.
They can't.
because they didn't.
Because then everyone's going to be put under scrutiny. They've got to put it on those 2 people.
Mhm.
But I can't imagine they showed up with eating a Slim Jim and a big gulp going, yeah. Good morning. It's the Big Mad Morning Show, 918-460-KMOD. Giving away beer, friggin' A Friday. What celebrity do you hate for no reason? And I'm loving the submissions.
Hey, all right.
So awesome. A couple of them I had to search. I didn't know who they were. But get yours to us if you want to win some beer and a pair of tickets to Journey. What celebrity do you hate for no reason? We'll be doing that here shortly. Right now, though, news quickies. These are stories you may have missed in the news, but just the headlines. We do just the headlines on Friday.
It's time for News Quickies, world news, local news, and news that just makes you say, what the Now here's Corbin, Gimpy, and Lindsay with what's going on. News Quickies from the Big Man Morning Show on 97.5 KMOD.
Man engaged to a doll announces birth of his third child.
People are weird, man.
Yeah, there's no way the doll gave
Yes.
birth, though.
No.
I don't know, dude. Dolls now do weird things.
Yeah, right. Talk about lifelike, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, who's on the hook for that?
So far as like child
If a
support?
doll gives birth,
Uh-huh.
who's on the hook?
Mattel?
Right. The
No.
manufacturer, whoever, yeah.
So God ain't on the hook?
Right, immaculate conception. Hey, works
Sure.
for Mary. Shroom hunter infected with world first deadly plant fungus.
Whoa.
I'm telling you, man. Last of Us.
Yeah.
It's real.
It's real.
TikTok star killed in crash days after saying she's never been in an accident.
You jinxed yourself.
Yeah. Big time.
And by the way, I feel like they use the word TikTok and star in a broad spectrum. Star?
Right.
Yeah.
How many you got to have following you to be a star?
I think at least a couple million.
At least a million.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Mhm.
Florida principal resigns after writing $100,000 check to scammer pretending to be Elon Musk.
There's so much going on. What?
Steven Seagal brought in to teach Russian soldiers martial arts.
Dude, I'll go down the rabbit hole of Steven Seagal and how big he's gotten.
Okay.
And old.
Fat wise?
Yes,
Okay.
and also how, like, in his movies, he keeps doing less and less martial arts.
Right.
So they'll show him dressed in character, but he's just kind of like barely lifting his hand and stuff like that. And I think I could be wrong.
Mhm.
I think he's got to be, and there's nothing wrong with being this old, but like I think he's like 65 or something.
Yeah,
like
he
that.
should probably just hang it up then, man.
Still rocking the pony.
70, sorry.
70.
Yeah, and I mean Liam Neeson did a lot of his movies in his last half of his century, right?
Right.
So it's not unheard of, but Steven Seagal does not look the part anymore.
No.
Yeah.
It's me. Topless singer who received oral sex on stage batters fan with Mike after she's groped.
You kind of asking.
I just want to clarify, MIC, not the dude.
Okay. A woman attempts to set City Hall on fire over parking ticket.
People get bent out of shape on parking tickets, man. It is, you see people go to 0 to 100 super fast. You know there's a time limit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You either don't read the sign and don't care, or you know and just are acting outraged out of pissed at yourself.
Right. It's not going to help you any. It's not going to get rid of the ticket.
No, I don't know if anyone is like, oh, my bad. It has only been 25 minutes.
Yeah. And
Right?
are they really that expensive? It's not like a speeding ticket.
Sometimes they are.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. New York judge fired after his OnlyFans was revealed. His OnlyFans.
Yeah. Men can have OnlyFans.
Yeah. But he's a judge. Come on now.
You're judging. Amazon driver seen delivering package during reported armed police standoff. This does not surprise me. You read this story and you go, or you look at the headline and you go, what's wrong with this guy? But you don't understand the pressure Amazon delivery people are put on.
Yeah, they have to wear diapers.
That's
It's some dedication.
if they have cameras on them, and if they are, even if they put their hand like on their chin at a stoplight, they can get a point deducted. There's a point system deducted for being on their phone.
Right? You've got a little itch. Just a little itch.
Yeah. Yeah. If you get a drink from your soda at a stoplight
Mhm.
and the car's not in park, you get a point deducted.
It's ridiculous, man.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
They are under crazy amounts of pressure. So, of course, he's like, well, got to get through, got to feed the baby.
Right.
Who cares if there's a standoff and gunfire? I got packages to deliver.
Remember the guy who fell into a septic tank?
Yes.
And he was like, no, I got to keep going, man.
Wanted Arizona man faked his own death to avoid arrest.
I mean, I don't, yeah. what was he getting arrested for, right? Like,
Mhm.
was it parking tickets or was it murder?
Right. Man accuses airline of stealing 1/3 of his whiskey from a checked bag.
That is a chance you take.
Right?
Driver tries to use get out of jail free card during traffic stop.
Like from Monopoly?
I don't know where you get these.
Does that work?
I don't know. I'd probably be like, thank you. Also, here's yours.
Right. Can I see your license and insurance, please? Yeah. And then slide that card right
Like on the top.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah. Huh?
Nice little flex.
Here's your receipt, sir.
Right.
I won this at family game night. Mass streaker exposes butt on field during college baseball game.
Definitely the most exciting thing that happened at a baseball game.
Yeah.
True statement. Nasal spray that treats erectile dysfunction in 5 minutes is developed by scientists.
Listen, awesome, but cancer.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, boners, man.
State orders man to remove LUVTOFU license plate.
What? It's my plate. I can do whatever I want.
Video of groom's cringe-worthy vows goes viral.
That one could be so cringeworthy. I promise to plow you six days a week.
I promise to make sure you stay in the kitchen
Yeah, right.
4 or 5 days a week.
I will keep you knocked up for the rest of your life.
It might be.
Yeah, who knows? Bicyclist killed when the dog pulls him into oncoming traffic.
People that ride their bikes with their dogs pulling them, you deserve everything coming to you. You're putting you and the dog at risk.
Yeah.
A musician who has fathered 550 children is being taken to court to stop his sperm donations to reduce the risk of accidental incest.
Whoa.
That could possibly happen. Yeah.
Two alarming things in that headline, right?
Like 500 kids and accidental incest.
Hey, man, it was COVID. We were between gigs. I had to make some money. So they called me the jerk. What do you want? Last one.
Let's see. Handbag designer launches purse made from 55,000-year-old meteorite.
That's weird. Be awfully heavy purse, you think?
I don't know. I don't know what a meteorite weighs.
True statement. I have not picked up a meteorite in ever.
Right.
Yeah.
In quite a while.
A bus driver accused of dropping elementary students off mid-route during severe weather. Get out!
I don't know how diligent the background check system is for bus drivers.
Right.
I do know that they were in dramatic need pretty much all over the country for some.
Mm-hmm. So they just hire anybody. Hey, Hobo Joe, you want a job?
You ever touched a young boy? No? Okay, you're hired.
Good enough. They didn't say anything about girls.
First graders were told they can't sing Rainbow Land by Dolly Parton and Miley Cyrus because it was too controversial. The song is about accepting others.
No, it's got a rainbow in it. It's about homosexuals.
Geez, the things people are getting involved in.
Mm-hmm.
All these stories are on our Facebook page at facebook.com/BMMS69. What celebrity do you hate for no reason? Case of Line and Kugel Juicy Peach and a pair of tickets to Journey for Tonight. Get your text to us, BMMS, what that is to the phone number 82945.
You're listening to the Big Mad
The wider side to it. So you have kind of like a handle and then the part for the gun to go through.
I would go with the density of the material on the inside of a regular potato or like a russet.
Minor
A
points.
russet, like,
potato.
is like not. It's not as dense as the interior of a sweet potato.
Mm.
But to me, the amount of work you have to do,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be holding the tater up to the gun and then pulling the trigger. I'm afraid something happened and end up blowing a thumb off.
yes.
I would be drilling a hole
That's
in said
what I'm
tater
saying.
and then
Yeah.
slide it over the barrel.
What? And then you got to make sure you have the right drill bit.
Right.
This feels like a lot. Just take a 2-liter bottle like he did in The Shooter.
Right. Or an old oil filter. You get that from a lot of zombie video games.
Right.
Mm.
Or maybe sleep on it
And they come back
and then decide if it's still something you want to go
I
after.
don't want to shoot this person now.
Huh.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whew.
He's doing
I'm so happy that was what you were getting ready to demonstrate.
Uh-huh.
I literally thought I was witnessing someone's last moment on radio. I was like, go ahead, girl. See what you got. We all control our own destiny.
Right.
Why didn't you stop her? Why? You tell me not to intervene.
Right? Here on the Big Man Morning Show, we let them hang themselves.
Yeah.
Woman busted with vagina meth. They started off as a typical traffic stop last week where police had stopped Anthony Peza and his girlfriend Tiffany Chapman. They asked them, hey, y'all got any drugs in the car? And they're like, nah, man, we're good. They're like, all right, well, you're going to have to get out of the car so we can search it. And they're like, okay. So they get out of the car and the deputies start searching the car. Well, in the car, while they're searching, they found all kinds of stuff. They found paraphernalia, baggies, scales. They found another bag that had several different prescription bottles in it with the labels removed, which is not good.
Not like that.
So while they're searching the car, Tiffany's like, hey, I've got meth in my muff. And they're like, huh? And they're like, she's like, yeah, you might want to come get this. So they call a female deputy out.
I believe the audio sounded like this. I think you want to come get this.
So they call a female officer out, and she ends up retrieving 10.8 grams of meth from the woman's box. And glove box. They ended up busting both of them for the same thing. They both got busted for trafficking meth. They both got busted for possession of marijuana and paraphernalia. And they are both sitting in the pokey right now.
I know some of you are thinking, did she get any breaks because she let them know she had illegal contraband inside her muff? Probably not. You're supposed to tell them.
Yeah, because if you go into the jail with it, that's an extra charge.
Viral video shows car dealer peeing on woman's ID. This happens in the beautiful state of Wisconsin. Police there are looking into a viral video that appears to show a car dealership urinating on a woman's driver's license. In a Facebook post, the victim said she left her ID at a used car dealership in Kenosha over the weekend. A few hours later, she was home eating cheese and then was horrified to see a video of someone peeing on it, making the rounds on social media. It's unclear if anyone will be held accountable. On a positive note, the dealership wants to offer the victim a free car. Yeah. She apparently was trying to buy a car, changed her mind, called and said, I've left my ID. I'll send you $5. When you get the $5, will you mail me my ID?
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, yeah, we'll mail it.
Uh-huh.
And then it shows them saying the name and everything, full stream. The video's on our thing, full stream onto this woman's ID. I am no expert in the automotive industry. Lindsay, for sure, in the room is the automotive expert. Her husband works at a dealership. I know Gimpy has worked at a dealership.
Mm-hmm.
So I am by far not the expert. I will, however, say I think their career is over.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, God, I hope so.
Definitely.
If you get to keep your job after pissing on somebody's license, man, there's something wrong with management at that position.
Yeah.
Now I can wrap my head around the idea that they were, they'd worked really hard on the deal and, working on commission and, that's going to put food on the table. And he was just pissed.
Yeah. Unless this customer completely was.
Nope.
No. Hear me.
There's
hear me.
no rational reason why you should be. Hold on. There's no rational reason why anyone should urinate on anyone else or on an ID.
I agree with you. So unless this customer was, completely awful to the person working there, and the person that works there is their number one salesperson, that's the only way they're going to keep that job if they are their number
keep the
one
job.
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to argue why someone should piss on someone's ID.
No.
There's no reason.
No.
I don't care if that ID was stung by a jellyfish. No.
Right.
No, there's no reason.
It seems like a weird flex.
No.
You don't look cool.
No.
You look dehydrated, to be honest.
I call this day spa or dispensary.
Mhm.
Okay. So basically, I've got some businesses. These are legit businesses in Tulsa.
Oh, fun.
It's either a day spa or a dispensary.
Okay.
Now, based off the name, you're going to chime in with and that's how you're going to buzz in. Corbin or Lindsay.
Okay.
Got
You
it.
get one shot and one shot only because this is a 50-50
Don't I know
chance. There's no point in,
Mhm.
hey, would you like to guess, Lindsay? He said it's a
Yeah.
dispensary. No, it's a day. Good
morning. It's the Big Mad Morning Show. 918-460-KMOD. You can also text BMMS and then what you want to say to 82945. We're giving away beer for Friggin' A Friday. We want to know from you, what celebrity do you hate for no reason? Get your text to us if we get you on the phone and talk to you. We're going to hook you up with beer and tickets to see Journey tonight. Kenneth is on. Hello, Kenneth. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. How y'all doing?
Good, sir. Kenneth, what celebrity do you hate the most for no reason?
Patrick Mahomes.
It's okay to not like winners. Why do you hate Patrick Mahomes?
I don't know. Just it looks like his helmet don't fit his head.
Like his head's too big?
It's like his helmet's too small, his head's too big, or something.
That's an
I don't know. It's just,
That's an interesting thing to zone. It's an interesting thing to zone in on because I would probably pick the way he walks because he has a weird walk. And his voice is, we're just going to go out there and try to win games.
He's an awesome quarterback. Yes, he is. But just, I don't know. Just way he looks.
Just something about your face, man. I just hate
Something about your face. The side of your face, man. Dude, well, good enough to get you in, man. So here's Gimpy to tell you exactly what you're going to get.
That is such an odd reason for such a wonderful celebrity to be hating on. But it just scored you a case of Latical Juicy Peach and a pair of tickets to Journey. Back to you, Corbin.
Kenneth, you're awesome, man. Thanks for talking with us. Hang on the line so Gimpy can get your info, okay?
No, but y'all have a good day.
You too, man. That's the thing I'm looking forward to is the things that people zone in on.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, huh? Like, I guess I look at helmets on players as they don't take how it looks on you into consideration usually.
Right. It's
They
not
don't
a
go,
fashion show, man.
It does not look like it fits you well. Yeah, but it does.
Right.
I can still throw. My ankle hurts, but I'm good.
Oh, my goodness.
Just throw it somewhere over the rainbow.
It offers me a lot of protection.
Not banging Miss Piggy, though.
No.
She is a smoke.
Dude,
Not Miss Piggy.
That might be a lot of people hate Patrick Mahomes because of his wife and his brother, which is so crazy. You don't look more psychotic than that's how good he is. You can't find anything wrong with him.
Right. You got to focus.
You got to start going down the tree.
Right.
You got to get out on the branches.
Right. What did his second cousin do that you hate so much?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's just a weird thing. You mean because they're excited because of his brother's good?
Right. Right.
Happy for him.
Yeah, they got a golden ticket, man. Like, good on who cares? You can hate him.
Mm-hmm.
You can hate them, right? They still gonna be cashing.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Hey, that's what it is. It's just jealousy is all it is.
You think?
I think so, more than likely. I mean, the cat's got buku bucks, a smoking hot wife. Oh, and he's an NFL champion twice over.
I don't know if Tom Brady has brothers or sisters,
Yeah, right.
but nobody hated Giselle.
Right?
No.
Is it because she kept quiet?
Probably.
Right.
Right. She knows her place.
supported him.
She supported another man,
Right.
apparently.
For a little while, at least.
Still.
Oh, yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, let's see what
Big
Lindsay
time.
has for Balls to the Wall Sports.
Another MLB opening day is in the books. The defending World Series champion Astros took a loss on opening day for the first time since 2012 after falling to the Chicago White Sox 3-2 in Houston. Aaron Judge needed just one at-bat to launch a home run as the Yankees blanked the Giants 5-0 in the Bronx. The Phillies roughed up Jacob deGrom, but the Rangers came away with an 11-7 win in Arlington. Adley Rutschman homered and went 5 for 5 at the plate as the Orioles edged the Red Sox 10-9 in Boston. Shohei Ohtani allowed 2 hits and struck out 10 over 6 scoreless frames, but the Los Angeles Angels fell to the A's 2-1 in Oakland. The Cubbies started their season on a high note following a 4-0 opening day win over the Brewers at Wrigley. Marcus Stroman was terrific in his start, struck out 8 batters while giving up just 3 hits over 6 scoreless innings. Dansby Swanson went 3 for 4 at the plate with an RBI on his Chicago debut. Trey Mancini and Yan Gomez also knocked in runs for the Cubbies, who start the regular season 1-0. Corbin Burns got the loss for Milwaukee after surrendering 4 runs over 5 innings. The Brewers begin the year 0-1. The Mets are starting this season without one of their big free agent additions. On Thursday, New York placed veteran right-hander Justin Verlander on the injured list with a low-grade muscle strain near his pitching shoulder. Verlander will continue to throw at moderate intensity and will be reevaluated next week. The injury appeared following Wednesday's bullpen session after his velocity fell in his final start of spring training. The reigning American League Cy Young winner was scheduled to make his Mets debut on Saturday. The Rockies are placing their closer on the injured list. Colorado relief pitcher Daniel Bard told MLB.com that he'll start the season on the injured list because of anxiety. Bard added that it's a hard thing to admit and that he's grateful to the Rockies for being understanding and accepting of his situation. The 37-year-old most recently pitched for Team USA in the World Baseball Classic, but he struggled with his control in a game against Venezuela. The Knicks are likely to be without a key player for the remainder of the regular season. Forward Julius Randle will be reevaluated in 2 weeks for a sprained ankle he suffered during Wednesday night's game against the Miami Heat. The 28-year-old suffered the injury late in the second quarter. Randle is averaging 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists per game, and he is one of 4 players who is averaging at least 25 and 10 this season.
I was thinking yesterday with it being opening day, like the first time all the teams have played on opening day.
Yeah,
in like
first
forever,
time.
right? And I couldn't care less. Like there was nothing that I was like, I gotta watch. So like think of football season, even NBA, right? First game of the season, you're like, I gotta watch.
Yeah.
I don't care.
There's just not that many people like baseball.
I guess.
It's
I don't
America's
know.
pastime.
I just sent you guys a video like of all the videos that are out there. I know there was like one crazy catch and like a couple players did really well for their first game. But the craziest video is a guy, it looks like maybe at Fenway Park, and he jumps down out of the stands and goes out to kind of center field. It looks like in between innings to ask his girl to marry him, which is so stupid. But he does anyway, and he's like, da, da, da. And I guess he's going, well, you married? Because he's really far from the stands. And out of nowhere, the guard, for no reason, tackles him.
Yep.
That is amazing.
Leads with his head.
Like flying tackle.
Yes. For no reason.
Damn Bobby
Well-
Boucher over here.
Yes.
Bow.
You can't come out on the field.
That does not warrant
Not that.
getting a concussion.
Mhm.
If he's running around trying to touch players or whatever, okay. If he's causing damage to the field, okay.
Right.
If he's running with money, okay.
Right.
He's asking. You could have just walked and be like, all right, dude, let's go.
Right.
Yeah.
Let him do his proposal and then escort him off the field.
I don't even know if you got to let him do his proposal.
Right.
Yeah.
You can just be like, hey, dude, you can't be on the field. Come on.
Right.
You're now trespassing.
Watch
Security
that on
was
the
like,
loop.
I always wanted to be a football player.
All right.
Or, yeah.
Right.
Now's my time to shine. Watch
Exactly.
this.
Yeah. See, my understanding of security guards is you're not the story. And now he's the story.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. This is more exciting than any stat Lindsay's just told us from opening day.
Yeah.
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 Welcome to baseball.
Security was like, they didn't let me propose on the field to my girlfriend. This guy won't either.
Anyway, that's to me more crazy. To my point,
Yeah.
this is more exciting than any of the other achievements that happened yesterday.
That's your Balls to the Wall Sports. I'm Lindsay on 97.5 KMOD.
Balls to the Wall Sports is powered by Miller Lite, the original.
Yes.
Right,
item.
right. Well, congratulations, Lindsay. You got yourself some old mushed potatoes and some warm twisted tea for losing on Day Spa or Dispensary.
This says, I'm about to get divorced from my wife of 10 years because I made a stupid mistake and had a one-night stand. We got in an argument. I left, went to the bar, slept with some woman, and almost immediately the guilt took over me. She has told me it's over, but I have to try. What can I do to get her to give our marriage a second chance? 918-460-KMOD. BMMS, then whatever you think he should do to 82945. Let's entertain the idea. What are some things he could do? How about a vacation?
Ooh.
You and me, let's have a vacation. Let's go to some beautiful exotic place and talk out my inability to keep my penis in my pants.
Yeah.
Having kids usually fixes that situation.
That maybe if you're lucky, you'll get to do that.
Vacations are nice. Absolutely.
Can you work on a
But-
problem on a vacation, Lindsay?
I don't think so. Because
This
once
isn't a
you get
problem. This is a
back-
crack in the foundation.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Because once you get back, everything's right there, Yeah.
What are some other
And-
things he could try?
I think he
Entertain the
begs,
idea.
goes
No
on
bad ideas.
hands and knees and
Begs?
begs. What do you want me to? I will do anything you want me to do.
Yeah. Horrible way to get into a conversation with somebody, right? And this is why. Because you want to fix it, you have to come up with ideas. Not me.
Mm-hmm.
You want to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I have to tell you how to fix your problem?
Mm-hmm.
Not just this, any scenario. If you have to go to the person and be like, tell me what I have to do to fix this, then you shouldn't be in it. It's a horrible way to get into a conversation with somebody to try and rectify a problem. Because it means you don't know. You haven't even entertained ideas.
Right.
How about a candlelight dinner?
That's
not
good
enough.
and gravy and all, but the distractions there, man, you're not going to be able to enjoy your candlelight dinner. You're not going to be able to do much of anything fun, a vacation or anything like that, because there's a giant elephant in the room.
Again, we're just trying to convince
Mm-hmm.
for a second chance.
Mm-hmm.
What about a spa day?
Sure. I'll go ahead and let you spend your money on me so I can go and feel better.
Yeah, is he
about
going to send
myself.
her on a spa day? I think he needs to go to her and definitely he needs to know from her what she expects from him,
I don't think.
what he wants her to
Come
do.
on,
What-
Lindsay.
yeah,
Come
no.
on. Come on, Lindsay.
Taking
Come on,
her-
Lindsay.
What?
What he expects of her.
What
Don't have
she
sex with
wants him
other
to do.
people.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what the expectation is.
Absolutely. But he's done it. He's done the damage.
Yeah, so we're
He's
talking about a
done the
second
damage.
chance.
Exactly.
So what do we're just talking about crazy ideas.
Yep.
Commit to
Yeah.
an idea, Lindsay.
Yeah. So going on vacation, sure, it's nice, but now he gets to go on a vacation too. It's almost like, I don't know if I want to go on a vacation with you right now.
Hall pass. You want a crazy idea? Give her a hall pass.
There,
Give
yeah.
her an opportunity to even Stevens this thing.
Mhm. And she doesn't have to tell him about it. Ever.
Well, no, she knows about his, so I feel like it has
It's
to be
only
even.
fair, yeah.
If it's even, it's even.
No.
Why do you not get to tell anybody?
Maybe she doesn't even take him up on it. He'll never know.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Let him wonder. Did she or didn't she?
yeah. Usually works.
Hey, usually does.
Yeah.
Withholding information.
Yeah. People have already texted in what my feelings are on this. To me, it's quite clear, but they are asking.
Yeah.
Right. They are going, what's some scenario? What's a scenario? What is a possibility? Brandon is on. Hey, Brandon, how are you?
Good. How are y'all?
Good. What do you think?
From a person who's been cheated on multiple times, I say the damage has already been done. But if he wants to win over, they've been married 10 years. Renew your vows. Make new vows. Tell her you're committed to her and only her. Just go and renew your vows. That might win her over. You never know.
Right. A mulligan.
Right.
Yeah, pull a mulligan.
Yeah.
Pull that mulligan card. Pull it all day long.
You said that you've been cheated on multiple times, Brandon. Would that have worked with you?
No, because I stayed with someone who cheated on me 9 times.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Are you
But
blind? Are you blind?
Well, I lived 7.5 hours away from my family at the time, so I was kind of forced just to stick around because I was in a state I didn't know. I wasn't from that state, so I stuck around and rode out the roller coaster.
What was her excuse on the 7th time?
His excuse was I was away from the house for 2 weeks on walk, and he got lonely.
So this is your boyfriend?
Yeah, it was my ex.
Yeah.
But when he said that, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I took the call around midnight when he was drunk, took the call, and I left and never looked back.
Had to rip that Band-Aid, huh?
I just left. I was done.
Wait, that was the 7th time.
Yeah. And then
You came back.
Took the call back because I was like, oh, maybe you changed. And the 9th time was finally the draw.
For him I'm just being really honest. Him cheating 9 times, do you blame him or yourself?
I blame myself for being blinded by love.
But it wasn't. No, it wasn't, though.
No. It was not my fault. But I mean, I kept going back.
No, it's your fault. It wasn't love.
It was my own stupidity trying to think I can change someone.
Right. Hope. Well, it was hope. You were hoping.
Mm-hmm.
You were hoping he'd love you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on, man. Brandon, have a great day, man.
You too.
All right, see you later.
These texts are good.
Scott is on. Hey, Scott, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, buddy. What do you think?
You know, let's be real. I love some of the comments, and you guys especially, but let's be real. You're not going to be able to give her a hall pass because we as men are never going to forget that. We're never going to stop dwelling on it. And, you know, we're going to be the demise of that at that point. I think there's only one way to really do it. Either walk away because you can't tell me guilt took over after. You were enjoying it then. You went out for that purpose to go meet somebody. So either open this up to an open relationship, ask her, hey, do you want an open relationship, or walk away now, brother, because you lost it.
Let me ask you, Scott, what would be an argument they would have had that would have not justified him cheating, but going out and being completely reckless? Like what's something?
Well, she would have had to cheat. I mean, the only way I'm ever going to cheat is she walks to me and says she just cheated. I'm walking out. I'm going to get me some, and I'm done with this relationship.
But then, I mean, you're not really cheating at that point, are you, Scott? You're not.
Well, you know, until that divorce, I get it. But there's no hall pass or dinner or vacation. I agree with her vacation. That means she's not going to forget that. I don't care if 5 years down the road, that's going to be in every argument you have.
Mm-hmm.
So you might as well either walk away or open this thing up and let's become swingers.
Just walk up to her with a pineapple in hand.
Right on, man.
Upside down it, baby.
All right, Scott, have a great day, friend.
You too, guys.
All right, see you later.
Got a great idea to fix the situation.
I hear that, like, well, if she cheats, I'm going out right and cheating, and cheating right away. It's going to be like the movie Hall Pass. I'm going to Applebee's and having wings and going to bed at 9. Like,
yeah,
right. Because that's our routine now.
No,
that's where we're at.
No, I don't have the game. Like, what are you talking about? It's not like I'm turning down women every time I go out the door.
You go to the bar, you wait till about, 1:45-ish.
Oh.
You find the biggest woman with the least amount of teeth in her face, and you say, you're coming with me.
I got to be honest. If I'm cheating as revenge, it ain't just going to be on crumbs. Listener email, I'm about to get divorced from my wife of 10 years
Homeless
because
people eat out of garbage cans,
I made a stupid mistake and had a one-night stand. We got in an argument. I left, went to the bar, and slept with some woman. Almost immediately, the guilt took over me. She's told me it's over. But I have to try. What can I do to get her or to give our marriage a second chance? Lindsay.
Okay, so he already did the most awful thing he could have done, and that was cheat. But he was honest. So he's got that going for him at least. And if he wants to work things out, he's going to have to take the blame.
Good morning. It's the Big Mad Morning Show, 918-460-KMOD. You can also text BMMS and then what you want to say to 82945. Good morning, Lindsay.
Good morning, Corbin. Since it is payday for most of us, don't forget to buy your tickets to our 50th anniversary concert at the BOK Center, Monday, April 24th. Shinedown. Tickets are available, bokcenter.com.
Good morning, Gimpy.
Morning, Corbin. You know, See 'em All 2023 starts next Thursday. That's where you get a pair of tickets to every KMOD concert, including VIP Rocklahoma tickets. It starts next Thursday.
But not Journey.
You get that by getting beer, texting us, what celebrity do you hate for no reason at all?
Lindsay, what celebrity do you hate for no reason?
Hate's such a strong word, but there are a few. Think about it. But I narrowed it down to one. One of them that it was on my list has been texted in a few times. So I thought if we pick that, I can just agree with that listener. And I've chosen comedian Dane Cook.
Why?
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 He hasn't been relevant for a while.
Yeah. And when he was, I couldn't stand him. To even look at him. First of all,
He's not that bad looking of a guy.
he's not that great looking either.
Not like he's, Rocky from The Mask.
I could never stand the fact that he always had to sell out, like do shows at a big time arenas. I don't want to see a comedian in a big time arena. I like them more in a comedy club, a small venue. That's where I think you need to see a comedian. A more intimate setting. I always thought he was too big for his britches. He just thought he was all that and a bag of chips.
I don't think he thought that.
That's how I felt about him. Like,
I don't know.
He just thought he just was all that.
I don't know a human that thinks they're a bag of chips.
Well,
I'm lazy.
back then, I actually enjoyed him more as an actor than a comedian, and not even in funny roles. I liked him in a movie that he did with Steve Carell where he played his brother, and it wasn't even like a funny movie.
What's the movie?
Hell if I know. I don't even
You're the one
remember the
bringing
name.
it up.
I don't even remember the name. It wasn't like one of his movies where he was like waiting, where he played the cook, the line cook or whatever. And he came across as an ass to me. I just did not like him. He's just full of himself.
Dan in Real Life.
Dan in Real Life.
She's speaking of.
Yes.
With Steve Carell.
And that's not a comedy. It's not a comedy movie.
No.
With Steve Carell and Dane Cook?
Yeah, it's not.
That's weird.
No.
So I agree he has a smug face. But so for you, the fact that he helped revolutionize touring for comedians, you think he's being an asshole by playing in arenas. Now, people like Richard Pryor, and of course, played big shows, but he did it where comedians can go on tour and do that. Like that, he created another level because no one thought they could do it, and he pulled it off.
We don't have to have a reason not to like him, but
I'm just asking.
Yeah, not a fan.
Because for me, the other reason not to like him is the 26-year age gap between him and his girl.
Yeah, there's that too.
I'm just saying that would have been.
I didn't even think about that reason. Yeah, he's just and when I look at him too, he's got that like crater face. Like, dude, get a micro peel. Yeah, he's got like pock face.
Like Edward James Olmos.
Who's that?
He's a comedian with a pock face.
Yeah,
Danny Trejo.
Yes,
would be a better example.
Yes.
So Dane Cook has a Danny Trejo face.
Yes.
Huh. Guess I've never looked at him that closely.
Good for Dane Cook.
Sure.
Cute.
It's a little creepy.
Yeah. And his stand-up wasn't even that funny.
I think you might be in the minority on that. A lot of people bought his stuff. A lot of people went to his shows. You don't do multiple arena shows to empty arenas.
Right. You don't sell out Madison Square Garden twice.
2 nights in a row.
Right.
So I hear you. And everybody was listening to Dane Cook comedy or watching him on MySpace or whatever.
Not I.
Okay. We want to know, what celebrity do you hate do you hate Dane Cook, Gimpy?
No, man. I like it. He's on TikTok lately and he just chills and plays guitar. And he's not trying to be funny. He's just being himself. And I enjoy watching his videos.
Yeah. And his brother took all of his money.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't want his comedy now, but he was a pretty good comedian. He figured out the system.
Yeah.
So I respect him from that standpoint. Gimpy, what about you? What celebrity do you hate for no reason?
You one? How about I give you four? John, Paul, George, and Ringa. Them sons of bitches. I don't get it. They revolutionized music. Whatever. Shut up. Yes, they were popular. Is their music that good? No. No, it's not, as a matter of fact. And what about their stupid haircuts? Oh, of course, that was the time back then. Gich. Get out of here. Nobody likes you anymore. You're old. Hanging up. All right. Who we got left? We got Paul and Ringa. Those are the only ones that are left, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Paul's even questionable. They think that he's a robot or a clone or something to that effect. So get out of here. Take your stupid music and go. Can't buy me love. Buy love.
So you don't
Called
like
hooker.
you don't like them because they're popular, or
I don't get what the big to-do is about them, to be honest with you. I don't. People go ape-s crazy over them. And nowadays, I could totally understand back in the day when, they first come out and it's something totally different. You've never heard this before. What is this loud, crazy racket coming out of the UK? Bro, that was a long time ago. Let it go. There's other music to listen to. They're not that good.
They're great.
I mean, when they came out, people were screaming and fainting, and I don't know where that happens anywhere anymore with celebrities. But so I don't know that that's still happening with the Beatles, specifically that they're not all alive.
Well, I tell you what, when Paul goes on concert tour or whatever, people still go crazy over it. Ooh,
Define
Sir
crazy.
Paul McCartney. Oh, I just gotta go. I'm gonna pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars to go see this decrepit old man stand on stage and not really do anything anymore. Because why? Because he's old AF. But I'll go watch Ozzy.
And you will, Willie.
Right.
So,
but they're good. They're good.
Again, the track record shows that you are in the minority on that.
I'm sure I am not. I'm sure if we did an unscientific survey right now, the majority would be on my side. Please.
No. They were at a time doing things that other people weren't.
I get it. I just don't get it. I know that makes no sense, but god dang it, it's just something about them. Their sound, their look, their poor choices on wives. John. Yeah.
So if this is your first day with the show, Gimpy also hates pizza. Anything good, Gimpy doesn't like. Yeah. All right. Listen, that's the whole point.
Calm down a little more.
Yeah, you get really worked up over a bunch of old people that don't matter, according to you. What celebrity do you hate for no reason? A case of Leinenkugel Juicy Peach. Person that I'm picking is a great actor. I've seen them in a couple of things, and every time I'm like, damn, they're good. I see a stage performance by them, and I'm like, damn, they're good. Their music sells millions and millions of records. A spokesperson, a leader for feminism, and just awesome, right? And I just don't like their music, and I don't like them, and that's Beyonce.
Okay.
Not warranted. In the same boat as you two.
Why though? Is it just the music? Is the fact that she's a beautiful, African princess?
No, she is a beautiful African princess for sure. That Nubian queen, man, get out of here.
Yeah.
Is it her cash?
Stunning woman.
It's because she's married to Jay-Z and you're not, huh?
No, that actually is not a factor. Her personal life is not a factor at all. I just don't like her music. And I don't get it. Just because she puts something out, there's songs that are good, but people are like, she's put out new music and you hear it and you're like, okay. And people are like, so good. Right? Nice. And people just fall over themselves for Beyonce music. And people like Taylor Swift gets so much hate. Like anything Taylor puts out, people fall over. Okay, I'll submit to that. But then that also has to hold true for other artists. And Beyonce, everything she puts out is good. Everything.
No.
We're wrong, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Right. I concur. I'm on the same page with you. She's beautiful, but I agree. I think she's overrated. But I also think
well, hold on. I don't know if she's overrated, right? She is a very talented individual, smart business person.
Yeah.
I just don't get her music ain't that great.
There are a few great songs. Not all of them are great. But I could say the same thing about Taylor Swift, though. I don't like every Taylor Swift song.
I was like, wait, did my headphones go up?
Nope. Shut up. Sorry, I couldn't hear what you were saying. Anyway, Beyonce, not good. Not for me. It's just a celebrity that I hate for no reason. No logic behind it. Clearly established, right?
Yeah.
Just not good.
That's the fun part of it.
Yes. That's the whole point. Right? Is like we want to know, what celebrity do you hate for no reason? Case of Leinenkugel Juicy Peach and a pair of tickets to see Journey over at the BOK Center.
And also,
Oh, really? You lost your privilege.
who trademarks their kids?
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. You have crossed the Taylor Swift banish line. Take a break and we'll be back.
The Big Mad Morning Show returns next. Tulsa's Morning Show, 97.5.
You come
Shot the TV.
Yeah, son of a. What happened to the team?
Right. Goes, stumbles up, still drunk a little bit. Oh, goddamn tequila. Ay, Dios míos. Goes for the television to turn on the news. Click, click. Nothing. TV's on the floor with bullet holes in it.
How stupid. And then do you upgrade after that, or do you just get whatever you get the Aspina brand that you've never heard of that's on sale for $200?
In case this happens again.
Yeah, right.
That's all you can afford. I
Yeah.
mean,
Right.
people don't keep a surplus TV budget in there. I don't think.
No, that's what pawn shops are made for, man.
I haven't bought a TV in like at least 4 years. And that's when I moved into the house.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not true. I bought one for the playroom, I guess.
Yeah, but you bought one of the cheaper ones, right? You didn't go, Samsung or nothing like that.
Yeah. All I got to tell you is Roku. That's all I got to tell you.
I got
The
one of those
Roku
too.
TV is cheap and it works fine.
Absolutely.
People are like, well, how many HP did the thing and lines and all that? I'm like, it comes on.
Right. Does it have a picture? Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Can you get to the YouTube? Yes. That's it.
I'm confident with higher level brands, you get a different picture.
Mhm.
Confident.
Mhm.
I just don't care.
Right.
It's kind of like a diamond ring.
Mhm.
There's different levels of a diamond ring.
Mhm.
Sure.
But you get over a certain threshold, the human eye cannot tell the difference.
Right. Now you're just spending money.
Yeah, there's
For
no reason to
status.
get, I don't know what it is, like an A diamond. You can't see the difference between an A, B, J, whatever. You need a monocle to do that.
Right.
So it's same with TVs. I'm like, who cares?
If it's going in the kids' room or like an outdoor TV, right there with you. If it's the main TV in the living room, though, oh, no.
Oh, how about this? Someone's like, what if it's at your house? Like you invite me over to watch the game and I shoot the TV.
There is so much going on in that situation. One, you owe me a new TV, brah. Two, we're not friends anymore.
You can't shoot
Three,
a gun in my house.
I'm
Yeah.
calling the cops immediately. And if you try to run off before the police get there, I'm telling them everything. I'm rolling right on over. I'm telling them everything about you. Because now you've destroyed my house. It's one thing to destroy your own property, but you come into my house and you start firing guns
And why do you got to carry a gun to a watch party?
Right.
because you never know.
Sure.
Home invasions happen, Corbin,
Sure.
in the middle of football games.
No, listen, even robbers know there's nothing to take at a Cowboys fan house. I found this list of annoying things people say. I'll say the phrase. You guys tell me if you say it. This is going to be humiliating for all of us.
All right.
Okay.
Annoying things people say.
I don't mean to be rude, but I hate this phrase.
Mhm.
You do mean to be rude.
Yeah. That's just like, hey, I don't mean to interrupt. Bye.
That is a weird psychological thing you do as a human being to make yourself feel better. I don't mean to interrupt, but that type of thing.
I don't know if I say that. I don't think I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I say that.
Okay. It's common sense is another one. I've heard people say that.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's common sense, and people are lacking it nowadays.
Yeah.
Of the two we've read, I'm not willing to go all in that I've never said them.
Okay. I'll be honest. I've said both of those.
I I simply have a powerful personality. I've never said that.
No, hell no.
I hate this statement. Let's agree to disagree.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's just, let's throw in the towel here.
Well, I mean, you arguing back and forth.
Right.
There's not going to be any resolution. Let's just agree to disagree.
I see that as I don't have anything else to argue about. I can't. I have nothing left. I have no more ammunition, and I can't accept that I've lost,
Right.
or I can't accept that I've won, or whatever. And so you go to that statement.
You should just stomp your feet and walk away.
It's just a joke.
Oh, geez. Said that.
I've said that.
Yeah.
Several times on the show.
Well, okay. What is said on the show is different than reality.
Right. I get that. I get that. They're just jokes. Say that to the people they're directed to when they take it personally. It's just a joke, man. Calm down.
These are annoying things people say. Let's unpack this. Okay, moving on.
Yeah. Mirror you.
Do you know who I am? I've never said that.
Never.
I never have either. Not like to anybody in particular. Like, I'm at, bar, restaurant. You know who I am?
Right.
No. But like in a joking matter.
Telling a story?
Yeah.
For sure.
You know who I am?
No, you're right.
Come on.
And I've been with people that have said it and it makes me cringe. Like where they've said, do you know who this is? I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Next couple are going to sting. It is what it is.
Oh, that's my fave. That is my absolute fave.
I will validate that. That is annoying to hear. Well, actually.
Ugh. Those come in on a lot of texts on here.
Yeah.
Actually.
And on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Love the sinner, hate the sin.
No.
Again, another phrase that people use to excuse behavior.
Right.
Yes.
I always keep it real, and a lot of people can't handle the truth I speak.
That's just a way of saying I'm an asshole.
Totally. I've said that line.
Mm-hmm.
That's problematic. I don't find that one annoying.
No.
That's an observation you're making. You're not critiquing anybody. You're like, well, that's problematic.
Yeah. You can see something on the horizon, like this is going to cause some issues. Yeah.
I need to speak to a manager.
Hi, Karen. I've never had to say that.
I can't, upon reflection, like with not in the moment of flying my soup or whatever, I can't think of a reason I need to speak to the manager.
No. It's simple. I just won't come back to X place, wherever it is.
Agreed.
There's nothing me speaking to the manager will fix.
No.
It is strictly an ego move. I need to know you've heard me.
Right.
I need to believe you're going to fix this. Not to play the devil's advocate, but show's based off that theory. Trust the science. I've heard that too.
Right.
I'm just an aggressive person. I have a lot on my mind.
I'm an asshole, and I need to get all this out.
Full stop.
That sounds familiar.
I've heard that. Why are you such in a bad mood? Bitch, when I'm in a bad mood, and you go, why are you such in a bad mood? Whew.
Just stay. Don't even ask.
Right.
Or when they think that you're in a bad mood. Why are you so angry? Why are you so grumpy? I'm not. If I was in a bad mood, you'd know it. I'm just here chilling.
But on the same side, if someone, like, shouldn't we be better as individuals and goes, hey, someone's being concerned and just calling a spade a spade.
Right.
Hey, why are you such in a bad mood? I'm not in a bad mood.
Right.
Okay. I'm concerned for your mental well-being, man. Sorry. Next time I'll use a more politically correct term, you pussy.
Just leave me alone.
Hey, listen, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. Got a lot
Full
on your
stop.
mind.
Is there another way to come at someone like that? If you recognize someone in a bad mood?
Oh, yeah, it's easy. Just leave them be.
There's definitely don't play an active part in a person's life. Probably you have to be a little more kid glovish, right? And you're like, hey, little fella, you look like you're struggling. What's been going on? Come on, here's a lollipop. Tell me what the problem is.
Can I be a shoulder for you to cry on?
Here's another one. Live, laugh, love.
I've
Said
seen
it.
those signs.
My wife finally is getting rid of the gather sign in our dining room. I have
Oh.
no idea where we're going to eat.
What's her reason for getting rid of it? She's just like, all right,
I think I've pushed the button enough.
fine. We'll take it down. Why are you in such a bad mood?
People come over, or my girls will go, where are we eating dinner tonight? I'm like, just look for the sign.
Right? Tell you where to go.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
totally thought you were like, I have no idea why. I have no idea where we're gonna eat.
Right, because the sign says
I know,
gather.
I love it.
And it's a play on like, hey, we're
I
family.
know.
Okay.
This is
Trying
awesome.
to help you. For your situational awareness. I don't.
No.
No, seems like a lot.
Another one that is a button. Calm down.
Yes.
Calm down is a move someone says to try and like establish alpha.
Right. Dominance.
Yeah.
Instead of peeing on their leg or whatever.
Yeah.
Just calm down.
This line. I work hard. When I hear this line, I just laugh inside. Because if you have to announce you
Right.
work hard, you don't.
A king that has to say he is king is no king.
Right.
Game of Thrones.
You are insecure in your hard work ethic
Right.
that you must pronounce to the world that you do.
Uh-huh.
Well, then your actions should reflect that, right? I reject the premise of that question. If you said that to me, I'd probably laugh.
Mhm.
Get out of here with that.
Gimpy and I laugh about this one all the time. If I were you,
Oh, you should just.
you should just as a variation of
right
that.
along the same line.
You
yes.
need to.
This is another one I love. Threat to our democracy.
Oh, good Lord.
Must be nice. Like, must be nice.
Oh, I was
Must
thinking
be
of more
nice.
like you must be nice.
No. Must be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Are we there yet? You know, it must have been when I got my white New Balance that I realized how annoying that phrase is.
Yes, absolutely.
Dad mode, man. I can't stand that.
Mm,
Are we there yet? You'll know. How will I know? When I park the car.
right. And then you stop at the gas station, take a whiz, right? Because you've been on the road for 16 hours. Are we there yet? But you said we were there when you stopped the car. I got to piss. Shut up.
Annoying things people say. I'm the type of person.
Ugh,
Hear me out.
no.
Per my last email.
In other words, I ain't going to say it again.
No, meaning you didn't read it.
Mhm,
Right.
mhm.
Do your own research.
Lazy ass.
Because I said so. Sure.
Mm-hmm. That's a good dad answer right there. Well, why? Because I said so. That's why.
Right. But if you think about it, when
Mhm.
you're trying to shape a young mind,
Mhm.
it gives no context. You don't learn from that.
And I'm
No.
so guilty of that.
Totally. Every
Mhm.
parent is.
Absolutely.
It's an easy answer. If you're saying that, you're already frustrated.
Exactly. And I even read an article
Oh, good.
years ago saying why you shouldn't say that to your kids. And just like you said, because you're shaping a young mind, it gives them no real reason as to why they shouldn't do this or that. You should give them a reason
Right.
behind why you're saying no.
It's an interpretation like a confrontation
Mhm.
rather than like, no, I just don't understand.
Right.
Good morning. It's the Big Mad Morning Show, 918-460-KMOD. You can also text BMMS and then what you want to say to 82945. There's a little thing happening downtown tonight. Journey will be playing, and we've got a pair of tickets, so let's play a game. You just got to beat Lindsay in the numbers game. So call it 918-460-KMOD, 918-460-KMOD. You'll decide what category you want, numbers, percentages, or averages. And whoever's closer to the real answer is going to win those tickets. You got to get 3 of those to either win or to be blocked by Lindsay. 918-460-KMOD. Good morning. You're on the air. What is your name?
Loser.
Good morning. You're on the air. What is your name?
This is Alan.
Alan, how are you today, friend?
Doing well. How are you?
Good, man. What category do you want? Numbers, percentages, or averages? Percentages. It is. It's 5 questions from Gimpy. Lindsay's left the room. Just try to answer them the best that you can. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Alan, what percentage of single straight men buy a realistic dildo that's more than 8 inches long?
Okay.
Yeah, play dumb.
I hope it's. We'll go with 8.
8% it is. All right, Alan, what percentage of single straight women buy a realistic dildo that's more than 8 inches?
18.
18, he says. All right, Alan, single straight men are what percentage more likely to buy a large butt plug than attached straight men?
Can you repeat that one?
Single straight men are what percentage more likely to buy a large butt plug than attached straight men?
People compared to people in relationships.
Yeah. 18 again.
All right. Alan, what percentage of gay men have tried anal sex?
84%.
84%. Last one here, Alan. What percentage of women have tried anal sex?
Ooh.
Yeah.
36.
36.
I'm shook.
Right?
I'm shook. And that should say a lot to people. If you know me, the fact that I'm on my heels, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Lindsay's coming back in. She's going to get the same 5 questions. Percentages is the category. And we'll see if you're going to get those tickets to see Journey at the BOK Center. Are you ready, Lindsay?
I think so.
Lindsay, what percentage of single straight men buy a realistic dildo that's more than 8 inches long?
Ooh.
Exactly.
40%.
40%. All right, Lindsay, what percentage of single straight women buy a realistic dildo that's more than 8 inches?
50%.
50%. All right, Lindsay. Single straight men are what percentage more likely to buy a large butt plug than attached straight men? Men that are in relationships.
25%.
25%. All right, Lindsay. What percentage of gay men have tried anal sex?
90%.
90%, she says. All right, Lindsay, last one. What percentage of women have tried anal sex?
60%.
60%.
Alan, how do you think she did?
We'll see. I don't know. I'm shook from these questions. So,
Bro, you're about to be really shook. Go ahead, Gimpy.
All right, when the question was asked, what percentage of single straight men buy a realistic dildo that's more than 8 inches long? Alan said a mere 8%. Lindsay said 40%. The answer is 35%.
3 out of 10.
Yeah.
3 out of 10. So Lindsay got that one right. She's got to get 3 total to block you from getting those Journey tickets.
The question is, what percentage of single straight women buy a realistic dildo that's more than 8 inches long? Alan said 18%. Lindsay said 50, right down the middle. And the answer is 25.
Alan got that one right. So by Gimpy's numbers, men are more likely to be buying. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Not women. Not women.
No.
Not women. Men. Question 3.
Question 3. Single straight men are what percentage more likely to buy a large butt plug than attached straight men? That's the question. Alan said 18%. Lindsay said 25%. The answer? 76%.
What?
Yeah.
Shook.
Quarters.
Shook.
I was thinking like
Yeah, rationalize. Yeah.
joke gifts, gag gifts, over the
Oh,
hill.
you got gag gift right.
Right.
All right. So Lindsay's up 2-1. Question 4.
The question is, what percentage of gay men have tried anal sex? Alan said 84%. Lindsay said 90%. The answer, 85%.
Alan's on a comeback.
Woo.
Question 5.
The question is, what percentage of women have tried anal sex. Alan said 36%. Lindsay said 60%. The majority. The answer's 37%.
Alan got that one right. Congratulations, dude. You're going to see Journey. And those last two, you got almost exactly right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He's
What
like,
are
I'm
you
not
not telling
explaining
us?
anything.
Yeah, whatever, dude. It's the win. It's all that matters. Make sure you tell everybody the questions on what got you these free tickets to see Journey tonight at the BOK Center. Hang on the line, okay?
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
The amount of research Gimpy must have done to get the factual answer is
Right.
impressive. We want to know from you, what celebrity do you hate for no reason? A case of Leinenkugel Juicy Peach and a pair of tickets to see Journey tonight at the BOK Center. Get your text to us, BMMS, and what that is to 82945.
Tulsa's morning show continues next. The Big Mad Morning Show on Tulsa's Rock Station.
Everything will stay the same. But to have the expectation that he's going to be the same employee is not realistic. And that is what I'm saying.
I understand there's going to be some differences, but deep down inside, if that's what he needs to heal, then you keep on keeping on. I'm not looking for the new hire immediately.
He is going to be a drip at the company picnic.
Oh, yeah.
Do not ask him to play laser tag or just tag or capture the flag.
Don't even say the word capture around him.
Don't do the ropes course with him.
Right.
Right.
Trust fall?
No. Trust any of you bitches.
No.
He's going to want to move to another state and start a whole new life.
Yes.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, let it work itself out, but you have a responsibility to your customers.
Uh-huh.
And as a manager of a business, we got to move forward. We can't let somebody hang on to the back of the train as it's pulling away from the station. Give him all the resources he needs. Let him continue to get a check.
Right. All right. Listen.
Put him in a basement. Take his red set. Whatever that looks like for you.
Right.
All these stories are on our Facebook page. No days off.
I said 2.
No,
gave
you
him
said
2
the
days.
weekend, which he already gets.
No, I said I'll give you 2 days. That you've got Friday and Saturday, so I'll give you Monday and Tuesday.
You get Friday, you get Saturday and Sunday off.
Exactly. So you've got 4 days.
So you gave no
total.
days off.
I gave him Monday and Tuesday off.
No, you said back on Monday.
No, I said back on Wednesday. I said you got Friday and you got Saturday and Sunday already off. All right, so I'll give you Monday and Tuesday back to work on Wednesday.
Let's start in the middle of the week.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Listen, I've got a business to run, Corbin.
That's what I'm saying. I hear people all the time say that this isn't fair. Life isn't fair. It's not fair for me. It's not fair for what I want to do. I hear that all the time. And I'm going to tell you a story right now where you don't get to say that anymore.
Okay.
All right.
There is a country on this planet
Mhm.
where the government makes them have a quota of collecting their own feces
Why? Why is
for
that even-
fertilizer.
Okay.
And as quotas go, they tend to grow every year.
You haven't crapped enough this year.
And
You need to put out some more.
And it's such a problem, the quota and the unreachability for maybe you're not having enough fiber in your diet, that you end up stealing crap from your neighbors so you can meet your quota to the government.
What has this
Thou shalt not
world
steal
come
my
to?
neighbor's crap.
What's that, Gimpy?
So what does this world come to, man?
So when you talk about how unfair it is, just keep in mind, you're not having to steal your neighbor's crap, literally. I don't know what I would do. I got to keep, I do all the grocery shopping, right? I do the majority of cooking
Right.
because my schedule allows for that to happen.
Yeah.
So that means if the crap quota was a thing here, that would be on my list of things I got to take care of.
Absolutely. All right. So I got to go to the grocery store at 12:30. I've got a doctor's appointment and then pick up the dry cleaning. Oh, and I've got to take 4 craps today. Oh, big ones too, because, I was light yesterday.
Hey, little Sally flushed. She can't be flushing.
Mm-hmm.
We are so close to this month's quota.
Yeah. You have to keep track of whenever anyone in your family goes poo. You got to collect it for your kids and your wife.
You want to guess what the average household quota a year is of crap in this country?
Oof. I'm going. Go, Lindsay, go ahead.
Like pounds?
Yeah.
Billion pounds?
$1 billion in a household.
Good
In a
Lord.
household. I'll go.
That's
let's
a lot
go
of
with.
duty.
Let's go with 100 pounds.
Okay. Gimpy?
I was going to say 50 pounds, I think is a good quota for your family to poop.
220 pounds a year in a household. Now, these are people that are able to do that, right? So if you have somebody who's, they don't go, oh, sorry,
So-
they're on a colostomy bag.
It's a sliding scale, essentially.
Of course, it's an average.
Yeah.
Right. If you have only 2 people in a house compared to the house of 6, I think the scale is going to be a little different.
Does this article say, like, how they reach that number for the quota? Like, is it based on weight and diet and obviously household members, how many people you have in your house?
Sure. It's going to, by the number of people.
Okay.
Depends on how much your quota is.
Strictly on the number of people.
Yeah.
That judges how much you need to craft for this. Okay.
Yeah. What I said was the average.
Right. I was just thinking like, well, they look at a family of 6 and they're like, all right, well, you guys eat X amount a week. So therefore you should be producing X amount of excrement a week. So your quota is X. But I didn't know how it worked out. I guess it's just like you got 6 people. You can make this much poop.
Yeah, you should be able to make this much poop.
Should be able to.
And if not, see your doctor.
The idea that would be a stress in your life.
Yes. What does stress do?
Right.
Stress
binds you up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Question.
Answer.
Would you rather, Gimpy, pay taxes or have to collect poop? Your family's poop.
Pay taxes.
Amen.
Pay taxes, man. I am
Lindsay?
not.
I think I'd rather collect poop and use it for fertilizer than pay taxes.
You say that the first day.
Yeah, that's true.
You may even say that the second day. But when you're on, let's just say month 6 of collecting your family's excrement.
I think it's worse than that. The first day the first month, you're not going to meet the quota.
Right. Oh my God. Oh, we can't go too far into this, but things are different for everybody.
Yeah, everybody's movements are different.
Everybody has different kinds. So let's just say you've got a bad flu one week. Flu will put you down for 4 days.
Yeah.
And there ain't nothing solid about a flu.
Or how about this? You're on an antibiotic.
But you can't use that, right? Like it would have to be solid.
Listen, I didn't go deep into this. Sorry.
Right.
I didn't go to the ins and outs of every household and how many people and what antibiotics you were on and what did that have to do with it.
Yeah.
To me, the headline is enough.
Yeah. I'm assuming they just want the solid stuff. And I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, they
like
want a
Gimpy,
good turd.
You clean up after your ferrets. I clean the cat's litter box. I mean, it's not too much different.
It's completely different. One, you're trained by the animal. The other is
right. We're trained by our parents to do it in a receptacle.
Someone text in, put a colander over the toilet bowl.
Dude,
I'm not
problem solved.
pooping in the same thing that I strain my spaghetti noodles
No,
in.
you buy 2.
Yeah, but you got to
noodles,
clean one,
for your
Lindsay. You
bathroom.
got to clean
Oh,
one.
God, and then
Sure.
you get them mixed up because, they're both silver.
One's plastic.
No, plastic absorbs smells.
Gross.
Use that one for your
Yeah,
pasta.
we're getting off. We're getting too far.
Gross. Come on, man.
220 pounds. 220 pounds.
A month. Or is that a year?
A year.
Okay.
A year.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of fertilizer.
I get a bag of salt, and it's like 40-pound bag, right? For the soft water softener.
Mhm.
And so like 5 of the that's a lot. I get it out of the trunk of the car and I'm like, but to do that with my own feces, family's feces is a whole other ball of wax. Amen, right?
Yeah.
When you think about the things that people go through in other countries, I'm like, Can you imagine if somebody ran for office and they were like, hey, we're going to put down the national debt by harvesting our own fees? Listen to the math. There's this many number of us. We can sell it at this much. We'll have this debt wiped out in no time and have a surplus. You'll be sent a bag.
Right, a government bag. That is not the best bag ever. It kind of leaks every now and again.
Y'all couldn't wear a mask.
For real. You want me to crap in a bag every day? Ship it off.
Think about that. We couldn't get everybody on the same page.
Hey,
with the mask.
Hey, did you crap in your bag today, sir?
Look at that beta crapping in a bag.
Oh my goodness gracious. No, there's other options, man. There's other options. There are plenty of animals on this planet that we could be harvesting. Hey, we do harvest their dookie for fertilizer.
Yeah.
Why do we got to use our own? Is ours, as the human?
Yeah.
Is the human sample that much superior?
I can give you an actual reason why.
Why is that?
Box checked. We need more.
There's not enough crap in this world, which is crap in itself. There's more crap in this world than we need.
Good morning. It's the Big Mad Morning Show, 918-460-KMOD. It's Friday. That means beer. Today, beer and concert tickets. You're going to get a case of Leinenkugel Juicy Peach and a pair of tickets to see Journey tonight over at the BOK Center. Hooray! If we talk to you on the phone after you've sent a text. The question, what celebrity do you hate for no reason? The text, BMMS, space, whatever that answer is, to the phone number 82945. Jackson is on. Hey, Jackson, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Good. Jackson, what celebrity do you hate for no reason?
Megan Fox. Can't stand her.
Wow. I mean, when I saw this text, I made an assumption it was a female.
All right.
Because it feels catty. But what do you hate about her? Her good looks, her blue eyes, her body? What is it?
If I had to give a reason, it would be her weird ass stumpy thumbs.
She has crazy thumbs.
Hey, you watch out for gay people with stumpy thumbs. I'm just saying.
Have you seen her thumbs? They are bizarre.
They are.
Yeah, it's okay. We can relate.
Listen, have you ever seen the movie Boomerang with Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
Okay, in the movie, he gets all these hot women, but he always has a problem with their feet, and he'll dump a hot woman because of her feet. And you're being that guy.
I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I would be that guy.
So you're saying you are dating Megan Fox and go on that date and you're like, nope, she's gone. And they're like, what happened, bro? And your buddies will be like, what happened? And you go, dude, her thumbs.
Yep. That would be me.
Love the honesty. Gimpy, tell him what this thumb hater is going to get.
Thumb hater.
And Al Corbin hates everybody, but he really has a beef with Vern Troyer simply because Vern is taller. Enjoy this case, a lot of Google and these tickets to see Journey tonight. Back to you guys.
Jackson, hang on the line. Gimpy's got to make sure he's got your personal info and have a fantastic weekend, sir.
You too. Thank you very much.
All right, buddy. I appreciate it. Let's see what is in Gimpy's 4x4.
Well, Corbin says here that Trump faces 30 plus counts related to business fraud. That's according to CNN anyway. The indictment marks the first time in U.S. history that a current or former president will face criminal charges. On social media yesterday, Trump called it a political persecution and election interference at the highest level in history. His attorney says Trump is expected to be arraigned on Tuesday.
So a couple things that are so crazy about this from a historical standpoint. You said it. No president has ever been charged, right?
Right.
He does have to go in front of a judge. He does have to have his photo taken. He does have to get fingerprints done.
Right. Go through the whole rigmarole.
Yeah, it's the crime. We are not sure what the charge is yet. Right. It's sealed, and we won't know until he's in court. What they said is Tuesday, right? But if you think for a second his campaign isn't eating this up,
oh yeah,
dude, I won't be surprised if there's a mugshot. You don't see it on a T-shirt.
Oh, absolutely.
I won't be surprised by that.
Absolutely.
Right. But I don't think you're going to see people be persuaded. You are either already for him or you are already not for him. I don't see somebody on the fence going,
I don't know.
Yeah,
Convince
now
me.
I'm on board with that.
Mhm.
Even
I
if
could
he's
be wrong.
convicted, he can still run for president.
Yeah, and a lot of people are saying, well, the charge is politically driven. Sure, I think that's probably fair to say.
Yeah.
Anything that's happened in the last 7 years has been over the top. I want to punish the other side.
Oh, absolutely.
So this is hardly something new, and you should hardly be surprised by it,
Right.
in my opinion, right?
Right.
Now, if that's what he's doing, I don't know if that's cool, right? For the DA to do it from a political standpoint, I don't know if that's cool, right?
Right. Should be fair and honest.
With that being said, if you break the law, I don't care who you are, you should get punished.
Right. But I mean, like you said, we won't know until he goes to court or whatever. But what law was broken? A lot of it over hush money. Okay, that's nothing illegal about that.
There is if you use campaign finance.
Right.
If you use funds raised for, and he's already sent out emails to raise more money based off of this.
Right.
He is a genius in that area.
Oh, yeah.
His crew or his team is or whatever.
Yeah, he's going to come out stronger and have all kinds
I don't know
of
if he's going to come out
street
stronger.
cred. It's kind of like, when you're a gangster and you get shot and you go to jail or whatever and you come back and they're like, oh, man, that's the OG right there. Make him boss.
I don't know if it's exactly the same, but I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know if he gets more people on board though.
Okay.
He made his number ones may be more entrenched with him.
Right.
I'm just talking from like a strategic marketing standpoint.
Yeah.
Whatever your political affiliation is, I don't care. For me, that's the fascinating part about it. Is like it's not going to. Like, people aren't going to be like, now I'm for him.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Yes.
Faux show. The IOC chief rips negative reactions to stance on Russia in the Olympics. The International Olympic Committee chief, Thomas Bach, made the comment during a press conference yesterday, the final day of the 3-day executive board meeting on whether athletes from Russia and Belarus will be allowed to compete at next year's Summer Olympics in Paris. There's no decision yet, but on Tuesday, the executive committee issued recommendations that include allowing athletes with Russian or Belarusian passports to compete as neutrals, while athletes who, quote, actively support the war in Ukraine would be barred. Trans Day of Vengeance DC rally has been canceled over credible threats to life. I know you're disappointed, Corbin. The Trans Radical Activist Network, or TRAN, organized the rally outside the Supreme Court, but said yesterday that the threats were fueled by social media reactions to the name of the demonstration. The event was planned weeks before Monday's mass shooting in Nashville, where trans suspect killed 3 9-year-olds and 3 adults at a private Christian elementary school. And lastly here, there's open auditions for TU student-directed and produced short films. The University of Tulsa's film department is holding an open call for actors today from 1:30 to 4:30. Auditions will take place at the Lorton Performing Arts Center on the TU campus, north side of the building on the 2nd floor. Actors will be trying out for roles in student-directed and produced short films, all types and all ages are encouraged to apply. Audition scripts, also called sides, will be provided on location.
We're looking at you, Corbin.
That's right, big time actor.
Yeah. I think technically Lindsay's done more acting than I have. She's been on a few sets.
But you've got the IMDb page.
You've met with celebrities that are in a movie.
I'm out. I just make my own home movies.
Ew.
Oh.
They're shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Alabama's top freshman will not be returning for another basketball season in Tuscaloosa. Forward Brandon Miller is entering the 2023 NBA draft. Miller is considered to be the top college prospect in the class and is challenging G League Ignite guard Scott Henderson, for who he will be taken 2nd overall behind projected number 1 pick Victor Wembanyama. The 20-year-old was at the center of controversy in his only season with the Crimson Tide after his name was mentioned in court testimony involving the capital murder case of former Alabama player Darius Miles, who is charged in the fatal shooting of 23-year-old Jamia Harris on January 15th. North Texas clinched the first NIT championship title in school history with a 68-61 win over UAB at Orleans Arena in Vegas. The Mean Green led by 10 points at halftime and fended off a late comeback attempt by the Blazers in the historic victory for the program. Kai Huntsberry scored a team-high 21 points, while Tyler Perry contributed 20 for the Mean Green. UNT finishes the season with a 31-7 record. Jordan Walker paced UAB with 21 points in the losing effort. The Blazers cap off the year at 29-10. There's your balls to the wall sports. I'm Lindsay on 97.5 KMOD.
Balls to the Wall Sports is powered by Miller Lite, the original light beer. Great taste, 96 count.
Feet worship and femdom chat. Fetish sex dating, the online kink community.
Yeah, I mean,
there's. I was just looking for dating sites about foot fetishes.
I guess that'd be a subgenre of BDSM, right? So
yeah, sure. Footfetishdating.com. Click. Footfetishmatch.com. So they do have websites that will get down into it in certain aspects in certain areas. Giant schlongs or mega boob isn't one of them, but feet. Why?
Lindsay, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but basically they want to know, are any of them still single? I'm 5'2", 120 pounds, pleasant on the eyes, and very capable of intelligent conversation. For the record, if you write that in there, I know you're not. Just saying, because if you were, you'd say something intelligent.
Yeah.
What do you think, Lindsay? How do you find a well-endowed man or person?
I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, I would say I found mine. I'm not looking.
Too late.
Yeah.
All right. What's done is done.
So I would say maybe join a matchmaker. Ask a matchmaker to help you out. I feel like that would be something that would be on a matchmaking site.
Right, but don't you think there's room for fibbing on that?
Yeah, definitely.
You get to embellish a lot on those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Picture of you and a dog, and they're like, oh, where's your dog? I don't have a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a picture of you on your dating profile. Yeah.
About that. That was my friend's dog, and I thought it would just,
it's a great picture of me.
Bring you in.
They do say that people with dogs in their profile pictures get lots of hits.
You want to, if you're a single guy, there are two ways to pick up women, in my opinion.
Mm.
A dog in a park.
Mm-hmm.
Go to a dog park. You will find probably a woman with a dog.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I hope so.
Offer to pick up your friend's kids at school where you have to walk in.
Oh, yeah. Single mom, single dad.
Just saying. Right? That would be the way to do it. All right. But Lindsay, well endowed.
Yeah, I would say get on a match. Hire a matchmaker. I don't think you're ever going to just find someone well endowed unless you are looking on someone's OnlyFans page, maybe. I would say a guy that has some junk is going to start his own page if he's single.
Gimpy.
I don't know. I don't know where to start, and I don't want to know where to start. So my advice to this person is figure it out your damn self. All right? Go find somebody and ask them if they got a big schlonger. And if the answer's yes, then okay, well, you're going to have to figure it out for yourself. But then there you got your answer. But I don't know. I have never searched for a guy with a huge schlong. I have no desire to search for a guy with a huge schlong. Now I'm out. I have no advice for you.
If you ask me where to find information on molecular science, I wouldn't be able to help you. Nor am I a resource for this. I'm just making an assumption. You might be focusing on the wrong thing.
Eyes up here, lady.
Yeah.
Right? If your objective's just to get that, go to the bar and ask guys.
Absolutely.
They will gladly tell you. And be ready to call them out on it. Because every guy is going to say they're a horse. that the Jolly Green Giant ain't got nothing on them.
When I had first pierced mine way back when I was in high school, you're proud of it. And I was talking to this gal, Amber, I think is what her name was. And I was telling her about it. Oh, yeah, penis is pierced, did it myself, blah, blah, blah. Now, let's sit. Okay. Prove his point. You're going to have to be prepared for them to, whip it out.
Yeah. You're going to have to be very assertive. Did you end up sleeping with her?
No, I did.
Interesting.
Why you say that?
I asked for the dessert tray. I'm getting dessert.
Not if it's ugly.
I don't know anything about that.
Naked Las Vegas man ran through hotel's swinging toilet plunger. So this happened in Des Moines, Iowa. Traven Wayne Hill, he's 21 years old. He's accused of running naked through this hotel, wielding a toilet plunger and pulling fire alarms. It happened on January 28th. He was arrested, charged with assault while displaying a dangerous weapon, first-degree criminal mischief, and disorderly conduct, according to the Polk County online booking records. Now, according to the Des Moines Police Department, Hill approached a victim in the 18th floor stairwell at the Des Moines Marriott downtown with the toilet plunger. According to court documents, the naked man yelled, "I'm going to effing get you," as he chased the victim. Police said that multiple people saw him allegedly pull fire alarms around the hotel. The man continued running on several floors, swinging the plunger until he was subdued by the police. He was booked into the jail, posted bail on the very next day, according to court records. He pleaded not guilty to the charges and will appear in court at a later date. The guy, he's 21. I don't know if he's from Vegas. I don't know what he was doing in Iowa, but he looks kind of like an entitled brat who was probably pissed to be in Iowa on maybe around his birthday time or something. He'd rather be back in Vegas, partying, living it up. I don't know.
He was just drunk.
That's what I got from his photo.
Okay. I think most people that live in Vegas aren't partying up.
No, but he looks like the type that wishes like he would have been there rather than in Iowa. So he's going to spend mom and dad's money and just make a mess of himself. That's what I get from his mugshot.
I'm going to go to Iowa and cause trouble.
Yeah.
Said no one ever.
Right.
You go to Vegas, you cause trouble. Go to LA, go to New York City. Nobody goes to Iowa just to cause trouble.
I do not have a counter to that. I grew up in Iowa. I do not have a counter to that.
You only cause trouble in Iowa if you're from there because you got nothing else to do in Iowa.
Right, because the gravel road. Yeah, you're on the gravel road drinking.
Man breaks into home and hides under sheet. I'm not sheeting you. This is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it sounds like it. The lead-in sounds insane.
Happens in West Virginia where this gal, she's sleeping and she hears glass breaking in her house. So she goes to check and she sees a strange man in her house. Oh, no. So she runs upstairs to be with her granddaughters and she calls the police. Help, there's somebody in my house. So the police come down and they're searching around and they go to the back room. They see a pile of sheets. They see the pile of sheets move. Well, that sheet is not supposed to move. So they found 30-year-old William Brewer hiding underneath the sheet. Now, first they tried to cuff the man. He tried to run, but, they cuffed him anyway. He told the police that he only did it because he was high on the drugs and he needed a place to sleep. He says that, I guess he broke into the lady's house next door. She called the cops too. He says that he broke into that house to do the same thing, just looking for a place to sleep. But he left because the woman there would not stop yelling at him.
When we play hide and seek in my house,
Yeah.
I will sometimes hide under a sheet because I'm not trying to win.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to not breathe under the sheet because the sheet moves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Easily found.
Where would you hide, Lindsay? If you were this guy, where would you hide?
Probably in a closet
That's the first place they're going to look.
or under a bed.
Second place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not in a sheet.
Under.
Yeah.
Right.
But I mean, if he was looking to take a nap, I mean, maybe they were Egyptian cotton. And they looked really comfy.
Gimpy, where would you hide?
In a trash can. Not like in the small trash can in the kitchen, but no, in a dumpster outside.
Ooh.
I think it's big enough to fit a body in. Probably one of the last places they're going to look. Maybe, I don't know. I try not to run from the police, but I do remember watching Cops. He tries to hide under the kiddie pool, and they kick it over, and they find him every time.
Yeah, because they know to look there.
Yeah.
I think you got to hide in plain sight. My best hiding spots when we play hide and seek in the house is in plain sight.
Lampshade on your head?
Well, not like standing in the wide open.
Right.
Yeah.
But I have stood behind a curtain.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Right?
They don't think to look for the shoes under the curtain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're kids.
Exactly.
They run right past.
918-460-KMOD. You can also text BMMS and then what you want to say to 82945. Good morning, Lindsay.
Good morning. If you're feeling a little sinusy, experts are predicting an intense spring allergy season this year. Be prepared.
Oh, no.
I know.
Good morning, Gimpy.
Hey, morning, Corbin. So we just listened to Alice in Chains. They're not going to be at Rocklahoma this year, but Godsmack, Pantera, Rob Zombie, Limp Bizkit, and a whole lot more is you can get your full lineup and your link for tickets at KMOD.com.
All right. We also want to give away some beer. We want to give you a case of Juicy Peach from Line and Kugels and a pair of tickets to Journey. You got to answer this question. What celebrity do you hate for no reason? BMMS and whatever that is to the phone number 82945. We're going to give away some beer coming up for Friggin' A Friday, but right now it's time for Cucked. This is a weekly little Plinko game we play where we fill a Plinko board with disgusting food items. Somebody sent a text and said we should put KY on there. Apparently you can, yeah. Apparently you can ingest that.
Well, I mean, they do have edible lubes and oils and stuff.
Yeah,
so I mean,
yeah.
No,
I'm not doing that. And so we fill it with food items that you can get at the grocery store, preferably Winco because they're open 24 hours. And then we put them across the bottom. We'll drop Plinko chips and they land in one of the slots that we are filling. Then you will get a 1 ounce shot of that. You'll drop your other Plinko chip and you'll get another ounce. So it's kind of like a suicide. Some of the items we have on the board today, going from right to left: lemon juice, coffee. That is not a good concoction, I don't think. Lemon juice and coffee would not be delicious. Then we have the Cucked slot, which if it lands on that, the game stops. Nobody else would have to go if they haven't already gone. And then you have to try and answer 3 questions, get at least 2 right. If you do, you're safe. You don't have to do anything. If you do not get at least 2 right, then you've got to do a 1 ounce shot of everything on the board. Next to that is cherry juice, finally on the board. That maybe someone will get that. Peach schnapps. I'm down for some cherry juice and peach schnapps.
That sounds like a decent, but that's tart cherry juice.
That's okay.
It's still going to be a little sweet, I would think. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then next to that is cheap beer. Now, peach schnapps, cheap beer. Cherry juice, cheap beer. Okay.
That's a win.
Next to that, peanut butter whiskey.
Ooh, I like that side of the board so far.
I'm telling you, right? Cherry, all those are okay. And then next to that is mayo.
Oh, God.
So
damn it.
Mayonnaise and cherry juice.
Mayonnaise and peanut butter whiskey.
Yuck.
No, thank you.
Right? I don't know if any of those are good. And then, so that's that. So that is easily the left side of the board, has the most real estate as it's moving to the other side. And Cucked is, I should say. So we're going to find out, since I went last week, and I was the one who, had an instant gag reflex reaction. And I went last. So I'm pulling who's going to go first. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a name of who goes first. And it's me.
You pulled yourself.
Man.
Truth.
Say the 2 ends are the worst.
All the mayonnaise and the lemon.
No way. This is the worst. The right-hand side of the board, for sure, is the worst. Cucked, coffee, lemon. All those are not good. The left side of the board has 1 slot not good.
Right. I would.
So statistically,
but I'm at the 2 ends. The lemon juice, the bookends.
Yeah.
Bookends. Lemon and mayo.
I'll take a double mayo.
I bet you will.
I don't want a double of lemon juice.
No way.
And I am for sure staying on the left-hand side of the board. I know it could shoot across the board. I'm just taking my chances that it could drop straight down, and hopefully it's going to land in a double of cheap beer or a double of peach schnapps or a double of cherry juice or a double of peanut butter whiskey, to be honest.
Right. Double of mayonnaise.
Yeah. So I'm going to go straight up from peanut butter whiskey.
All right.
All right. It's dropping. Oh,
Cheap beer.
All right.
Cheap beer. No problem. No problemo. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, you are.
Why not get another cheap beer? That would be fine. And I don't have to shoot it, right? I could just take my time,
Yeah,
right?
you may as well.
Just enjoy the day.
Sip it.
Yeah, no reason.
If you get a double, just take the can.
Yeah, right. Pull a gimpy. What?
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the exact same spot. Hope for the best. Pray for that. See what happens. Because I would love a double of cheap beer. But to go with that, I mean, peach schnapps and cheap beer is fine.
Delicious.
The whiskey, fine. Right. And even the mayo, I don't think is a huge offense. It won't be delicious, but I don't think it's a giant offense. So second from the left, here goes.
You won't turn your
Oh, no, it's working in the middle.
down.
And peanut butter whiskey.
Oh.
All right.
And peanut butter whiskey. Cheap beer and peanut. Okay. I like it when we play cocktail.
Right. Yeah. You're just not a whiskey fan.
No. But when you've got something that's a sweetener added to or flavor profile added to like vodkas and whiskeys, you're hardly drinking it. Now it's a cocktail, in my opinion.
Exactly.
So it'll be, I'm sure, fine. Because there are beer cocktails that people make.
Mm-hmm.
Is there one with whiskey? I'm not familiar with
I don't
one.
think so.
I'm not familiar with one that involves whiskey.
I don't know. I usually just drink them separated.
But I've seen them with vodka. I've seen them with tequila.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I'm not familiar with the whiskey one.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think that would be a rule breaker for those that love whiskey.
Now there are peanut butter beers,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm,
There are
yes.
beers that get aged in whiskey barrels.
Mhm.
So
Which-
they're
you're a fan of that, right? Like,
absolutely
yeah.
not.
Oh, no.
Absolutely
Oh,
not.
yeah.
I do not like whiskey. I don't like rye. So to me, it just takes the beer in a direction I'm not a fan of.
Boilermaker. That's
Okay.
one of your whiskey beer combination cocktails or whatever. And apparently there's more than just the Boilermaker. That's just one that popped up. It's bitter to be hoppy. Who comes up with these stupid names?
There's no way a dude came up with that.
Right. Withering Sunrise. It has Witherspoon's bourbon, pureed mango, agave nectar, lemon, and deep elm IPA with
Okay.
a dash of Fee Brothers bitters. And there's many more that go.
So
with
like
it, so.
there's a thing that happens if like you own a brewery,
Mhm.
like you'll put beer cocktails out there to try
Right.
and sell more beers.
Yeah, makes sense.
But that's not the same as people drink beer cocktails that have
right.
whiskey in them.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Boilermaker I've heard many times.
Yeah. I didn't even think about it. I've never had one, to be honest with you.
Me as well.
Mm.
All right. So
That doesn't look very appetizing, though. Just saying, it looks like pee-pee.
I mean, it looks like a dark beer
Yeah.
to me.
Okay, that's fair.
It looks like an IPA,
Yeah,
to be
looks
honest.
Very dehydrated.
Doesn't smell like that.
Okay.
It smells like peanut butter.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it smells just like peanut butter. So I have no expectation of this. I think it's just going to be, if anything, I might bite on the whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I think this is going to be a complete, gigantic improvement in my life compared to last week.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Watch me get it.
Yeah, keep it down.
Body just rejects it.
So here's Cucked. It's peanut butter whiskey and beer. Cheers.
Down the hatch.
Yeah, there's so much sugar in that peanut butter whiskey.
Yeah, it overpowers everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 would recommend.
Nice.
I've had peanut butter whiskey before, but not that particular brand.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
yeah.
Not something you would drink straight out the bottle all night long. Boy, you'd be sick AF.
I don't love I don't love sweet whiskeys
Yeah.
or sweet alcohol at all.
Right.
So Malibu rum would be the only exception.
Okay.
And I only like that on top of my pina colada.
Right.
And the rule of that is I could have pina colada, but I gotta have a beer in the other hand.
Right.
Because I'm on vacation. You can have two
Right.
beverages, right? Lindsay's gonna go next.
All right.
boy. Oh,
What are you
boy.
thinking, Lindsay?
I'm thinking what I liked your style there over on that left side of the board.
Come on, take a chance. Go to the other
I
side.
want to stay
She's
away.
looking out for you.
Yeah, right.
Yes, I am. I like the idea of getting some cheap beer.
Yeah, right.
You can
Right,
run
I
1,000 marathons.
I
It won't
love
matter at all.
the peach schnapps. So I mean, I pray that it lands in the cheap beer and peach schnapps.
Go for it.
Yes.
Make it happen.
See what you got.
Oh, here she goes. Second from the left. She's dropping it. It's moving down and going fast. And
Mayo. Gross.
yeah.
Ew.
I mean, if you get a double a mayo, that's not horrible.
No. At least it won't upset my stomach.
Right. It's
know.
probably about the same amount of mayo you would put on a sandwich.
Yes. And I do usually order extra mayo on a sandwich.
Yeah. How many squirts do you like on there? Whatever happens.
Right.
Sure. Are you gonna? So now, what do you want to pair with that? Now you can have a little bit of control. Maybe like, do you think you don't want peanut butter whiskey with that? I don't think that's going to be delish at all.
No, probably not. But wasn't that a thing? Peanut butter and mayo sandwiches. Someone did that.
I mean, when you do like a
a
grilled cheese, sometimes people put mayo on instead of butter to grill the
Sure.
other side.
Sure. And there's olive oil in this particular mayo.
Sure, because that would be a giant. I'm sure
So,
they're using high quality.
It doesn't matter really. I mean, a double mayo possibly, but still a cheap beer, something liquid just to help get the mayo out of the cup probably.
Yeah, we should give disclosure if it lands on a double mayo. We do add water to it to try and get it more
Yeah.
diluted so you can drink it. Yeah.
So let's just see what happens. But the peanut butter whiskey for that sugar.
Yeah, you'd like that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Not?
Drop it in the same spot, and she's let it go. And
That's
double a mayo.
Double a mayo. All right.
Double a mayo, yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, there could be worse offenses on that board.
Absolutely. there
It's
could
not
be.
exactly a loss, but I wouldn't call it a win. It might be a push.
Yes.
Have you ever had 2 ounces of mayo?
No. But you know, when my son makes his sandwiches,
We'll give you an option. Gimpy can just shoot it straight from the bottle
I can do that.
if you want.
You want me to?
You might have to get down, like maybe
that's
sit down
fine.
on your.
That would probably
Done.
actually be easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when my son makes his sandwiches, he will definitely lick the knife.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, it's easy for him.
You put me on there, big fella?
Yes,
so
sir.
much
Yes,
for
sir.
me.
Yes, sir. There you go.
All right, pipe down and get on your knees, woman.
Yeah. All right. So,
No, you gotta get further than that.
yeah.
On your
He's
knees.
not tall.
On your for real, man. All right,
Just so it's right on my shirt.
I'll do whatever I want.
No.
I can do whatever I want. Get that down there so we can hear.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, how's your aim?
It's fair. It's fair.
Is there enough in there, or do you got to shake it down to the bottom?
Well, maybe I should shake it down just a little bit. I don't think it's going to squirt out if I happen to. There we go. Oh, yeah.
She doesn't know what.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, maybe Corbin should do this. I
That's too
trust
late.
him more.
I already got it in my hand.
Yeah. No, he's there.
Come on. Yeah,
What are you
get
getting?
the tissues out for
What's
sure.
happening?
Yeah, the tissues.
Might need those for later.
Oh, she's covering her shirt.
She's making
I have
a
to go
bib.
look at a house later. So I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
want
you
it
don't
to
want
be all
mayonnaise stains
gross
on
and
your shirt.
dirty.
You should have
Yes.
said yes. We
I
gave
know,
you a
but it is
choice.
safer.
All right.
All right.
I'm just gonna. Okay.
All right.
Just making sure this is on the camera.
So, Lindsay, just to make it fair, it'll be a 2,000 count, a 1,000, 2,000, because that's an ounce at a time when you're pouring liquid. Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
Does that sound?
Sure.
You okay with that?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Now open your mouth, close your eyes. Daddy's got a big surprise.
When you start, I'll count.
Okay.
And 1,000, 2,000.
Good God, that's a lot of mayonnaise. Good God. You got to swallow it. Swallow
She just wiped
it.
her mouth. She just wiped her mouth.
She spit about half of it out into the napkin.
It's
Look
okay.
at that.
It was all over her face. It's on your chin. The regret on your face is so fantastic. Yeah, try to talk without opening your mouth and tell us. See if I can figure out what you're saying. That was a good time. Okay.
Yeah. I'm glad I got
It was funny to see.
Hilarious.
It was funny to see.
It was fun to squirt in your mouth.
It was very coagulated.
Yeah, right?
I was shocked with how coagulated
I
it
don't know
was.
why it does that.
Yeah, I don't either.
She is giving me the stank eye like I did something wrong.
It's a lot, huh? Yeah. Like, is it too much? Is this more or less than you would put on a sandwich? Less. Okay. I heard you less.
She's got it dangling from her chin.
Go ahead. Yeah, try to talk with it. Go ahead.
What?
One more time.
Way more.
It's way more. What are you hoping is going to happen the longer you hold that in your mouth? Can you gargle with it? You want to? It's fine. I'm completely okay with that. It's so hard. My dad does. Yeah, do you get on the microphone?
Yeah. Use that straw. Take a big old drink.
She's trying to like get it down. You can see. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, swallow, go. Would it help if I held your nose? Squeeze your nose.
Would it help if I held the back of your head? Yeah, your hair. So it's get out of the way.
She's gonna do it herself. She's trying to swallow a squirt of mayo. Mayo's awesome.
she had it strained when she opened her mouth. Just
yeah. She spit up a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah. Mayo, the silent killer.
Who would have thought?
Huh. Who would have thought that mayo would be the dangerous one?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I feel bad for her old man.
I felt like that was a win.
Oh, that's a total win.
What happened, Lindsay?
It's just too much.
Yeah.
Way too much.
Feels like a side effect of being married so long. So it was just like the texture was throwing you off dramatically. Your mouth is so white. Your tongue is so white. Why is Casper laughing?
Yeah, right. Joke's on you.
Who antiqued your tongue? Yeah. Was it just the texture that was totally appalling?
Now she gargles.
Absolutely. The texture. Also, I do not like that flavor of mayo with the olive oil. It's gross. That was one thing that was a fail by Hellman's.
We are going to do a mayo taste test. There's no way you can tell.
The difference between mayonnaise with olive oil and mayonnaise without?
Yeah.
Probably not.
I wouldn't think so.
I think mayonnaise is mayonnaise is mayonnaise. Now, the difference between mayonnaise and like Miracle Whip? Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely, but not.
If you took that brand and put its regular and that, I don't know if we'd be able to tell.
Nah.
They may put some fake additive into it, but.
And I thought the whole, like, just shooting it from the jar would have been so much easier.
Yeah.
No, the watery shot would have been a much better.
Oh, for
choice.
sure. But not nearly as funny.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Not nearly as funny.
True.
Watching that stream of mayo go from Gimpy's hands across the room, over a chair, and on the side of your face, and then fill your mouth up.
Yeah. It was priceless.
It rivals the yogurt contest we've had on the air before.
Oh, yeah. I remember
that. We could fling yogurt into someone's mouth the best.
Well, thanks for keeping it off my shirt.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Good job there,
I'm
Gimpy.
usually pretty good with that sort of thing.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back and we'll play Gimpy's turn for Cucked. You have a chance to win some beer and some tickets to see Journey tonight. What celebrity do you hate for no reason? BMMS and whoever that is to 82945. Gimpy's up next.
Tulsa's morning show, the Big Bad Morning Show.
Kenosha over the weekend. A few hours later, she was home eating cheese and then was horrified to see a video of someone peeing on it making the rounds on social media. It's unclear if anyone will be held accountable. On a positive note, the dealership wants to offer the victim a free car. Yeah. She apparently was trying to buy a car, changed her mind, called and said, I've left my ID. I'll send you $5. When you get the $5, will you mail me my ID?
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, yeah, we'll mail it.
Uh-huh.
And then it shows them saying the name and everything, full stream. The video's on our thing, full stream onto this woman's ID. I am no expert in the automotive industry. Lindsay, for sure, in the room is the automotive expert. Her husband works at a dealership. I know Gimpy has worked at a dealership.
Mm-hmm.
So I am by far not the expert. I will, however, say I think their career is over.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, God, I hope so.
Definitely.
If you get to keep your job after pissing on somebody's license, man, there's something wrong with management at that position.
Yeah.
Now I can wrap my head around the idea that they were, they'd worked really hard on the deal and, working on commission and, that's going to put food on the table. And he was just pissed.
Yeah. Unless this customer completely was.
Nope.
No. Hear me.
There's no rational reason why you should be. Hold on. There's no rational reason why anyone should urinate on anyone else or on an ID.
I agree with you. So unless this customer was, completely awful to the person working there, and the person that works there is their number one salesperson, that's the only way they're going to keep that job. If they are their number
keep
one
the job.
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to argue why someone should piss on someone's ID.
No.
There's no reason.
No.
I don't care if that ID was stung by a jellyfish. No.
Right.
No, there's no reason.
It seems like a weird flex. You
No.
don't look cool.
No.
No.
You look dehydrated, to be honest.
I call this day spa or dispensary.
Mhm.
Okay. So basically, I've got some businesses. These are legit businesses in Tulsa.
Oh, fun.
It's either a day spa or a dispensary.
Okay.
Now, based off the name, you're going to chime in with and that's how you're going to buzz in. Corbin or Lindsay.
Okay.
Got
You
it.
get one shot and one shot only because this is a 50-50
Don't I know
chance. There's no point in,
Mhm.
hey, would you like to guess, Lindsay? He said it's a
Yeah.
dispensary. No, it's a day. So you only get one shot.
Okay.
Whoever wins at the end, I got a big prize for you. Okay.
Like
Okay.
a little nug, maybe? a prize?
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Maybe.
God knows you
Trip to a
have
day
plenty.
spa?
Right. So, day spa or dispensary, are you guys ready?
Ready.
All right, we're going to take it up from the top here. Euphora. Corbin, yes.
That's a spa.
Euphora is a dispensary. No points for anybody on that one. All right. Nirvana, day spa
Corbin.
or dispensary? Corbin.
That is a dispensary.
Corbin would be correct.
Come on, Lindsay.
You got to get in the game, woman. Get in the game. All right. Omni Oasis, day spa or dispensary?
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Day spa.
Day spa is correct. So far, we're tied 1-1. La Fusion, day spa or dispensary? La Fusion.
Corbin.
Corbin, yes.
That is a dispensary.
Corbin, that is incorrect. La Fusion is a day spa. Poppies, day
Corbin.
spa or dispensary? Corbin,
That
yes.
is a day spa.
Yes, you are correct. Poppies is a day spa. 2-1 so far. Corbin's lead. OHG, day spa or dispensary?
Lindsay.
Lindsay,
Dispensary.
that is correct. Tied
What'd
up.
you say?
OHG. That's all it is. These are all the ones. I just found them on Google.
Sure.
I just simply Googled day spa and then Googled dispensaries and then found a bunch of them that
Sure.
are really close.
I just
and
couldn't
could be
hear. I didn't
confused.
hear you
Yeah.
because you were going so fast. I didn't hear you. I
OHG.
didn't know it was
I wonder
letters.
what that stands for.
I have no idea. Nonetheless, moving forward, 918 Elevate, day spa or dispensary? 918 Elevate.
Corbin.
Corbin, yes.
Dispensary.
That is correct. Corbin's in the lead, 3-2. One Love Wellness, day spa.
Corbin.
You got to pick it up, Lindsay. Corbin, yes.
That is a dispensary.
Corbin, One Love Wellness is indeed a
Wow.
dispensary. Yes. Corbin killing it right now. Lotus Blossom,
Corbin.
day spa or dispensary? Corbin.
That is a dispensary.
You are wrong, my friend.
You
Lotus-
might need to.
Lotus
Okay.
Blossom is a day spa. Go ahead, Google
I
it.
know there's a dispensary called Lotus.
There's one called Lotus Gold, not Lotus Blossom. See, and that's the fun part about this game because they can be
somatic,
they're
sure.
so close. All right, Indigo, day spa or dispensary? Lindsay.
That is a dispensary.
Indigo, Lindsay is a day
Yeah.
spa. So far, it's 4-2. Corbin's lead. Hand and Stone, day spa
Lindsay.
or dispensary? Lindsay.
Spa.
All right, Lindsay, you are correct on a comeback.
I've been there.
It's a 50-50 guess.
Right, of course. All right, Rosebuds, day spa or dispensary?
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
I'm going to go dispensary.
Lindsay would be correct. Rosebuds is a dispensary, tied up 4-4. Jade Wellness Center, day spa
Corbin.
or
Lindsay.
dispensary? Corbin.
That is a wellness, or that is a day spa.
Corbin. Jade Wellness Center is a dispensary. Still tied 4-4. Deluxe, day spa or
Corbin.
dispensary? Corbin.
That is a spa.
Corbin, you are incorrect. Deluxe is a dispensary. Nature's Kiss.
I think that's both, actually.
Who knows? This is just the
Yeah,
information that
who
was
cares if it's
given.
accurate?
Yeah. All right, Nature's Kiss, day spa or dispensary?
Corbin.
Corbin, yes.
That is a dispensary.
That is correct, my friend. Corbin just made 5-4. Aqua Viva Oasis, day
Lindsay.
spa or dispensary? Lindsay.
Spa.
Lindsay is correct. All right, so we're tied up 5-5. Fig Medical, day spa or dispensary? Corbin.
That is a dispensary.
Corbin, that is incorrect. Fig Medical is a day spa.
I was thinking because like sweets,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
like sometimes you know it smells like
You're
a fig.
thinking medical marijuana.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
All right. All right. Remember, this is for a big prize at the end of the
Sure.
at the end of the game here.
Sure.
You are going to love the prize that I have chosen. for you.
Leftovers.
Right, it's a
Okay.
roach.
Right. Right.
Bong
And not
water.
the one you smoke.
It's the crumbs.
Laura Apothecary, Day
Lindsay.
Spa or Dispensary. Lindsay.
Dispensary.
Lindsay is incorrect. The
Yeah, it's a
Laura
spa.
Apothecary is a day spa. Lucky Garden, day spa or dispensary. Corbin, yes.
That's a dispensary.
Lucky Garden, Corbin is a day spa. So far, we got 6 to Corbin and 5 to Lindsay. The Health Center, day spa or dispensary. Corbin, yes.
That is a dispensary.
That is correct. You sound like you've been there before.
To me, the name was just so obvious. There's no
Right.
way you're going to call an actual spa that.
Right, the Health Center. Supreme Heights, day spa or
Corbin.
dispensary. Corbin.
That is a dispensary.
Corbin would be correct. All right, so we're looking at 8 to 5, Lindsay.
Okay.
All right, we're down in the home stretch of this thing. All right, the Enchanted Cottage, day
Corbin.
spa or dispensary. Corbin.
That is a dispensary.
Corbin is incorrect. That is a day spa.
Why are people calling here asking if we have weed?
Got any specials on an ounce, man?
It's called Enchanted.
Wildflower, day spa
Corbin.
or dispensary. Corbin.
That is a dispensary.
That is incorrect, Corbin. Wildflower is a day spa. All right, Clover Patch, Tulsa, day spa or
Lindsay.
dispensary. Lindsay.
Dispensary.
Lindsay would be correct.
What's the score?
6 to 8, Corbin's
Okay.
lead. All right, the Merry Mind, day spa or
Lindsay.
dispensary. Lindsay.
Spa.
Lindsay. The Merry Mind is a dispensary. All right, the Relax Station, day spa
Corbin.
or dispensary. Corbin.
That is a spa.
That is correct. Corbin is up 9 to 6. Path to Wellness, day spa or dispensary.
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Dispensary.
Lindsay, Path to Wellness is a
Oh,
day
I'm
spa.
sorry. I thought you said packed.
Oh, yeah. Was that the
wellness.
problem?
No, I thought you said packed.
Sure, yes. Let me enunciate a little bit more, shall we? All right, let's see here. Heirloom, day spa or dispensary? Heirloom, day spa or dispensary?
Corbin.
Corbin.
That's a dispensary.
Corbin, Heirloom is a day spa.
Mm.
You're still in the lead, 9 to 6. He's okay. Tulsa Garden, day spa or dispensary?
Lindsay.
Lindsay. Day
Spa.
spa or dispensary. The Tulsa Garden is a day spa. Good job, Lindsay.
Score.
We're looking at 9 to 7, Corbin's lead. Bella Roma Medical, day spa or dispensary? Corbin.
Dispensary.
Corbin, Bella Roma Medical is a day spa. Stonebrook, day spa or dispensary?
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Spa.
Yes, you are correct, Lindsay. We are now 9 to 8, neck and neck. Who is going to win, day spa or dispensary, and walk away with a big, big prize? Stone Age Meds, day spa
Corbin.
or dispensary? Corbin.
That is a spa.
Corbin. The Stone Age Meds is a dispensary. Uptown Wellness, day spa or dispensary?
Corbin.
Corbin.
That is a spa.
Corbin. Uptown Wellness is a dispensary.
Really?
We only got 2 left here.
Okay.
All right. So we got a chance to tie it and a breaker if we can do this. All right. Pura, day spa or
Corbin.
dispensary? Corbin.
Dispensary.
Corbin is correct. Pura is a dispensary, puts him with the win, 10 to 8. I'll go ahead and give you the last one, see if you can guess it. Stonebrook, day spa or dispensary?
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Spa.
Lindsay would have been correct, which wouldn't matter because it's 10 to 9. Corbin is the big winner. Congratulations, Corbin.
What'd I get?
You want to know what you got?
Yeah.
My friend, I tell you, you have won my leftover potatoes. That's right, Corbin. I had
Listen,
dinner last night.
I love it. That's awesome, man. I'm actually kind of hungry, so I think that's a fantastic
This is
gift. And
perfect.
you're not a horrible cook,
No.
so that's great. But, I just think it's just an honor to win, so I'm going to go ahead and give it to Lindsay. She put in a valiant effort.
Listen,
And,
Corbin,
I just appreciate the competitiveness. And, I'm just one guy on a team, and we're just a team trying to make the thing happen. And, it's an honor to be a part of the Ford Truck Series and anything I can do to make this Hilton Hotel team do the best I can.
Well, Corbin, I'm glad that you accepted and decided to give your prize of potatoes to the loser of the game, but that's not all that you're going to win. All right. So not only do you get my leftover dinner from last night, my potatoes and a little bit of steak with some cheese on top, I'm also going to hook you up with a 6-pack of Twisted Tea. Set right up front because nobody wants this. So I grabbed a pack and you get to take it home with you.
Again, you
Twisted
put zero
Tea.
effort into the prize.
Yeah.
Again, I'm just real grateful that this Hilton Honors team did the best they could and we'll make sure part of the Ford Truck Series continues. So I'd like to give it to my second place. His second isn't winning. So
Twisted Tea is a great beer fridge.
Good morning. It's the Big Man Morning Show, 918-460-KMOD. Doing cuts. We're also giving away beer for Friggin' A Friday. We want to know from you, what celebrity do you hate for no reason? A case of Lion Kugel Juicy Peach and a pair of tickets to Journey. We'll be doing that in a minute. It is now Gimpy's turn for cut. We've got across the bottom lemon juice, coffee, cherry juice, peach schnapps, cheap beer, peanut butter whiskey, and mayo. And of course, the cuck spot. If it lands in that, the game stops and Gimpy has to try and answer questions to avoid getting all of those into one glass. I have gone and got beer and peanut butter whiskey. Lindsay let Gimpy shoot a bunch of mayo in her mouth, and you better hope it doesn't happen to you.
If it happens,
because it'll be her turn.
I'll gladly let her squirt the mayonnaise in my mouth if I happen to land on a double of it.
Okay.
All right.
Are you going to shoot for that side of the board, or are you going to be daring?
Yes. I want to stay on that side.
Left side of the
That's
board.
where all the good stuff is. And to be quite honest with you, my brother came over yesterday, right? Last night we're hanging out. He's getting married tomorrow, right? So we're celebrating, taking shots, and we did a little too many shots last night. So a little hair of the dog would not be too
Having a little rough time this morning, huh? A little slower than normal.
Slow motion, yeah, for
So
sure.
it's like a scene out of Zootopia, getting your driver's license. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Gimpy.
Here we go.
He's
Same
going,
spot as everybody else.
Second from the left.
Come on, all the way. Come on.
And
you son of a bitch. Did you see that?
That teetered on cucked and it landed in cherry juice. So
All right.
Gimpy's breaking the seal with cherry juice,
All right.
which I know you're concerned with because it does say tart. So
Yes.
you are a little concerned with
Yes,
that.
but I mean, it's not lemon juice. So I'd be all right with that. I know it's going to be tart, but it's not lemon juice.
Yeah, I think you're going to be fine.
Yeah, that's fine too.
I think it looks delicious.
I love a good cherry juice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's a bit. All right. So just to play safely, because I seen how close it got to cocked, I'm going further all the way, because the first chip was on the, it's like one end. So we're just going to go to the very last one.
Okay.
And drop.
He's
There we
dropping
go.
it down. It's all the way on the left. And mayo. Cherry juice and mayo.
How about that? Oh, I'm so excited.
Cherry and mayo.
But it's not a double mayonnaise, Lindsay, so you don't get to squirt
Yeah,
it in my
that's
mouth
okay.
this time.
That's all right. Cherry mayo.
That may not be that bad. It'd be like a creamy cherry. Dude, that looks like tapeworms and blood.
Sure does.
Yeah.
That is gnarly.
That's for you to stir if you'd
I'll
like.
take it on over to my spot.
I remember
Yeah.
those days.
Oh, yeah?
That looked like.
You had a lot of blood and tapeworms?
No.
Well, he said
That
blood and
looks-
tapeworms, and you
looks-
said, I remember
Just
those,
looks like a little cloddy
and I remember those days. So I'm
to
just,
me.
you jumped to something else. I wasn't sure what was happening. I was like, you've had tapeworms?
That nasty girl. You dirty,
Yeah.
dirty girl. All right, we're going. I'm kind
I
of.
don't know how much this is going to break it up because the mayo's warm and the cherry juice was cold.
Yeah.
So it may take a little bit of stirring. So I think you're going to have a clumpiness issue.
Yeah, which we kind of do that anyway with the mayonnaise. It never really gets fully broken up, so I'm okay with the cloudiness. Now, I've had a cyst in my time, pilonidal cyst, right on my ass crack that had ruptured,
Yeah.
and it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen or smelt in my life. As I'm stirring up the mayonnaise and cherry juice, some of it splooshed out onto the counter. And it looks like what came out of my cyst.
Oh, yep.
That
It's
is
more of a pink color now.
that is disgusting.
Yeah.
So I'm going to call this the cyst shot.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, good God.
I'm glad you didn't call it the Assa shot.
Yeah, right.
All right. So this is Gimpy. It's cut. It is
Oh,
mayo
damn.
and cherry juice.
All right. Well, there's only one way to do it, and that's down the hatch. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
And he's taking it. And the problem with mayo is always so clumpy.
mm,
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
cysty.
I believe you.
was there cherry juice in that? There it is on the back end. It's all mayonnaise. It just tasted
Sure.
like mayonnaise. The mayonnaise killed it. And it really, even on the back end, there's not much of a cherry flavor there at all whatsoever. So I might as well just taking a damn double shot of mayonnaise.
Yeah, it's not good.
That is not good
How do
at
your
all.
lips feel?
Like flesh.
Nice and moisturized?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's not a good combination. 0 out of 10 would not recommend.
Right.
No chance at all. No cyst shots for anybody.
All right, we want to know from you, what celebrity do you hate for no reason? Some of you hate really good people for no reason, which definitely quantifies for a chance to win Lennon Kugel Juicy Peach and a pair of tickets to Journey. Get your text to us, BMMS, and what that is to 82945, and we'll be back.
Tulsa's Morning Show.
No, because I stayed with someone who cheated on me 9 times.
Whoa.
Are you
But
blind? Are you blind?
Well, I lived 7.5 hours away from my family at the time, so I was kind of forced just to stick around because I was in a state I didn't know. I wasn't from that state, so I stuck around and rode out the roller coaster.
What was her excuse on the 7th time?
His excuse was I was away from the house for 2 weeks on walk, and he got lonely.
So this is your boyfriend.
Yeah, it was my ex.
Yeah.
But when he said that, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I took the call around midnight when he was drunk, took the call, and I left and never looked back.
Had to rip that Band-Aid, huh?
I just left. I was done.
Wait, that was the 7th time.
Yeah. And then
you
took the
came
call
back.
Took the call back because I was like, oh, maybe you changed. Then the 9th time was finally the draw.
For him I'm just being really honest. Him cheating 9 times, do you blame him or yourself?
I blame myself for being blinded by love.
But it wasn't.
Stupidity.
No, it wasn't, though.
No, it was not my fault. But I mean, I kept going.
No, it's your fault. It wasn't love.
It was my own stupidity trying to think I can change someone.
Right. Hope. Well, it was hope. You were hoping. You were hoping he'd love you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on, man. Brandon, have a great day, man.
You too.
All right. See you later.
These texts are good.
Scott is on. Hey, Scott, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, buddy. What do you think?
You know, let's be real. I love some of the comments, and you guys especially, but let's be real. You're not going to be able to give her a hall pass because we as men are never going to forget that. We're never going to stop dwelling on it. And, we're going to be the demise of that at that point. I think there's only one way to really do it. Either walk away because you can't tell me guilt took over after. You were enjoying it then. You went out for that purpose to go meet somebody. So either open this up to an open relationship, ask her, hey, do you want an open relationship, or walk away now, brother, because you lost it.
Let me ask you, Scott, what would be an argument they would have had that would have not justified him cheating, but going out and being completely reckless? Like what's something?
She would have had to cheat. I mean, the only way I'm ever going to cheat is she walks to me and said she just cheated. I'm walking out. I'm going to get me some, and I'm done with this relationship.
But then you're not
let's
really
be real
cheating
as
at that
men.
point, are you, Scott? You're
Well, until that divorce, I get it. But there's no hall pass or dinner or vacation. I agree with her vacation. That means she's not going to forget that. I don't care if 5 years down the road, that's going to be in every argument you have.
Mm-hmm.
So you might as well either walk away or open this thing up and let's become swingers.
Just walk up to her with a pineapple in hand.
Right on, man.
Upside down it, baby.
All right, Scott, have a great day, friend.
You too, guys.
All right, see you later.
Got a great idea to fix the situation.
I hear that, like, if she cheats, I'm going out right and cheating, and cheating right away. It's going to be like the movie Hall Pass. I'm going to Applebee's and having wings and going to bed at 9. Like,
yeah,
right, because that's our routine now.
No,
that's where we're at.
No, I don't have the game. Like, what are you talking about? It's not like I'm turning down women every time I go out the door.
You go to the bar, you wait till about, 1:45-ish.
Oh.
You find the biggest woman with the least amount of teeth in her face, and you say, you're coming with me.
I got to be honest. If I'm cheating as revenge, it ain't just going to be on crumbs. Listener email, I'm about to get divorced from my wife of 10 years
Homeless
because
people eat out of garbage cans, Corbin.
I made a stupid mistake and had a one-night stand. We got in an argument. I left, went to the bar, and slept with some woman. Almost immediately, the guilt took over me. She's told me it's over. but I have to try. What can I do to get her or to give our marriage a second chance, Lindsay?
Okay, so he already did the most awful thing he could have done, and that was cheat. But he was honest. So he's got that going for him at least. And if he wants to work things out, he's going to have to take the blame and take whatever is coming to him. If she is pissed, let her be pissed and just take it. Take the anger and just wait it out and see what she wants to do. The ball is absolutely 100% in her court. So whatever she wants, she gets at this point. If you want to stay in this marriage, if she wants to go through therapy, then you guys are going to go to counseling together. If she wants just you to go to counseling, then you're going to have to go to counseling because the ball is absolutely 100% in her court.
Good morning. It's the Big Mad Morning Show. 918-460-KMOD. You can also text BMMS. And then what you want to say to the phone number 82945. It is Friday, and we are giving away beer.
Hey! Friggin' Friday!
What celebrity do you hate for no reason? Leinenkugel Juicy Peach and a pair of tickets to Journey are up for grabs. And Jessica has sent us a text. Good morning, Jessica.
Good morning.
Jessica, what celebrity do you hate for no reason?
I just hate LeBron James. I just can't stand him.
Really? What is it about him that you cannot stand for no reason?
I just think he's honestly a crybaby, and it just it just gets on my nerves. I just can't stand it.
Like, does he like fall on the ground and is like, like what is he a crybaby about for you?
Pretty much, and if like any call doesn't go his way, it's just not the right way. Like he just throws a fit about it.
I hear her.
It's okay to not like one of the greatest of all time, if not the. Right on, girl. We're gonna hook you up. Gimpy, go ahead and tell her what she's gonna get.
You know, I really hate that guy from Scary Movie. He can take that strong hand and shove it up his... Here's a case of Leinenkugel Juicy Peach and a pair of tickets to see Journey. Back to you, Corbin.
Jessica, you're awesome. Hang on the line. Gimpy's got to make sure he's got your info. Enjoy the concert tonight and have a great weekend.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Great job. I mean, you know, it's hard to not hate. We've hated Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, right.
One of the best.
Yeah, right.
LeBron James, one of it. You know, I know some people don't believe that, but statistically, one of the best.
Yeah. Nobody said Tom Brady. No.
Yeah.
We're hating on goats. Might as well.
He's a quitter. Nobody wants to like him.
Yeah, right.
The Final Four in the NCAA men's basketball tournament goes down tomorrow with San Diego State versus Florida Atlantic on one side of the bracket, Miami versus UConn on the other. Then the championship game is Monday. Steph Curry and...
Hold on, let's talk about the game.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. These are the odds, the Vegas odds for them, and it looks like... Sure, it's not going to be easy. Oh, okay. San Diego State, looks like they have San Diego State over Florida AU. And just give me the odds. Why is this so hard? Okay, Here it is. Spread is San Diego State by one. They got it at 1.5, so just barely. Looks pretty even. And then Miami and UConn, they've got UConn, but again, just barely. Who you taking, Lindsay?
I'll take...
so Florida, ANU versus San Diego State.
I'll take Florida.
Okay, Gimpy?
Let's go San Diego State.
I'm going to take Florida AAU as well. All right. Miami versus UConn.
UConn.
Gimpy.
I'm really rooting for Miami.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Miami, too. I like the idea of an all-Florida Final Four. I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, right.
That is kind of fun.
Yeah. So there we go. All right, we'll see how that plays out.
Steph Curry and Under Armour have just entered a new agreement, one that could keep the NBA superstar locked in with the apparel company for the rest of his life. Curry and Under Armour announced the massive extension on Thursday, and while dollar figures of the new pact have yet to be released, the deal could reportedly end up being worth more than what he's made in his entire NBA career, which to this date is over $300 million. As part of the extension, Under Armour named the 35-year-old Warriors point guard the president of Curry Brand, a title that will give Curry a say in how the company produces products related to basketball, golf, women, youth, and sports style. What we want to do is win every single day, UA founder Kevin Plank said of the new contract. If we do that, this will be a lifetime deal.
It makes sense, right? Because Jordan's probably pulled in, if not, probably near $2 billion being associated with Nike, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why not offer an upfront money, take a gamble, right? He's going to be a name in the NBA forever.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you get even a fraction, let's just say half of what Jordan's done, which I think is a massive feat to try and accomplish. When you're a brand like Under Armour,
sure,
trying to like that doesn't suck,
right?
And you get him at a discount rate.
So since we're talking about Under Armour and massive feet, have you guys seen that kid with the size 23 feet that Under Armour's like, hey, we're gonna make shoes just for you because he can't get them anywhere?
Yeah,
that dude is huge. What the hell are they feeding that kid?
I don't know. He's got bigger feet than Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, and he's like 14. I'm like, holy cow. It's the hormones in the chicken nuggets is what it is.
Right.
Right, but I mean, that is not fun.
No, to be that big.
You never find shoes.
Just clothes in general.
Everything has to be special made for you.
Yes, and then you don't get to just go, oh, I want to go get the latest X.
Right.
Not the X shoe, but like you, even slippers or like you're... That's not fun.
Yeah. I'm okay being average size.
The people I know that shop in big and tall stores it's so annoying to them.
Yeah.
They're like, I just got to take whatever it is.
Right.
So I'll wear the same golf shirt.
Yeah. And it's more expensive because you're using more product.
Well, they have a reason to charge you more.
Yes.
Right.
The Octagon founder, Phil D. Picciotto, whose agency helped negotiate the new agreement, added, done right, this partnership is forever. Curry Brand is now cemented into the Under Armour universe. He said he's not just an ambassador. He's not just an endorser. This isn't just a deal. He will be leading a business. The deal appears to be similar to the lifetime one that Curry's pal LeBron James inked with Nike in 2015. Curry, who was first signed with Under Armour in 2013, said he was pumped for it all. Belief is a big part of who I am on and off the court. He said, I believe in Curry Brand and Under Armour, the team now in place, and what we're doing together. We share a vision for a big future ahead. And the NASCAR Cup Series drivers are rolling into Richmond this weekend for the Toyota Owners 400. Tyler Reddick is looking to win his second straight race following last Sunday's victory at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin. The number 45 car won the Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix in triple overtime and led 41 total laps in the race. Reddick sits 13th in the standings, while Alex Bowman, Ross Chastain, William Byron, Kyle Busch, and Joey Logano make up the top five. The green flag waves from Richmond Raceway Sunday afternoon. And that's your Balls to the Wall Sports. I'm Lindsay on 97.5 KMOD.
Balls to the Wall Sports is powered by Miller Lite, the original light beer. Great taste, 96 calories.
Come over tonight. We're having pizza. Pizza feels like there's no cleaning happening.
Yeah, it's okay to have your laundry still piled up on the back of the couch from like 4 days.
You should at least pick it up and throw it on your bed.
Yeah.
Right? Give me a place to sit.
Right. Just move the panties over. It'll be fine.
It's always like, I've gone and I stopped getting in the car with this person when I went to get in their car and they're like, hold on. And they had to like unload a bunch of stuff from the seat and the floorboard into the back seat so I could sit down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you invited me to get in your car.
You should have had that fixed up beforehand.
Or just don't invite me into your car.
I'm with you.
Right? If you don't have a place for me to sit, what are you doing inviting me over?
I just like the company.
I'm not a charity. Yeah. So that would be, I'm judging food. What do you judge? What's your judge when you go to someone's house? If it's
Cleanliness.
Cleanliness?
Mhm.
Probably, yeah. Especially if you're having a dinner party.
Yeah, I might do that too.
Uh-huh.
Gimpy?
Definitely cleanliness. Now, it doesn't have to be sparkling like you walk in and everything's ting, 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 no. But if you're inviting people over, dinner party, or just to hang out and have a smoke sesh, you might want to just kind of pick up the bulk of
Smoke
things
sesh.
first.
You're so
right?
bougie. Like,
Yeah.
You're going over get high and you're like, man, the house was so dirty.
Yeah.
So dirty.
Well, yeah, if you gotta, you can't put your soda down or your water down on the table because it's littered with empty cans. And then,
Right.
yeah, that's what I'm
Right.
talking about, man.
Yeah.
Go get a damn trash bag,
But if-
clear off the tables, and we'll be fine.
Yes.
I'm not saying you have to run the vacuum.
Right.
All right. Just don't make people come in and be like, oh God. Oh. God. And furthermore, Susan, if it smells a little bit, just spray something. Just spray something in the air. You don't want to walk into somebody's house and get hit with a brick wall of stank. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to be careful too. Don't go crazy, right? If you're unloading half a can of Lysol,
right. You're
Oh,
obviously
covering up a
something
smell.
Yeah.
right?
Which will reveal itself in a
In
little
due
bit.
time.
Yes.
It's not permanent.
It smells like wildflowers and ass
Yeah. Is it Febreze?
hmm
and mold.
Febreze is literally advertised to cover up stink,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
which means you have a problem if there's stink in the
Yeah.
house. What about a toilet bowl that's got a pink ring in it?
I'm not judging that.
Gross.
It's pink mold.
Gross.
Yeah.
It's mold
Gross.
Yeah.
in the toilet bowl.
Yeah. That's okay.
Ugh.
Now, I mean, there's a difference between is there sitting urine or like, Mr. Hanky, is he taking
Skid
a little
marks.
swim right there?
There's some rubbing is racing.
Ugh.
Right. Like,
Gross.
previous person was a freckler. I get what you're talking about. Yeah. Dude, that happens, bro. That happens in everybody's house. I'm hoping that you would, at least go in there and take that little brush and whirl around a little
Yeah,
bit.
but you didn't.
You didn't exactly. But I mean, it is what it is. Everybody poops. Everybody has that, whatever you may need a knife for. It's okay.
Bidet, dude. Bidet. Bidet.
Right. I get it. That cleans the skid marks off of your end, but I mean, this is down on the porcelain. I don't think it works like that.
Eat some fiber. What's the strangest type of bird that you'd be willing to eat, such as a shoebill stork?
Hmm.
You know what a shoebill stork is, Lindsay?
No.
Look it
I
up.
mean,
Look up shoebill stork. Shoebill stork. It will, if I remember correctly, this is a very bizarre looking bird. It almost looks human-like.
Giant honking
It
schnoz.
is terrifying.
Yeah.
It will haunt you in your nightmares. And if I remember right, it makes a horrendous sound.
Yeah.
A very loud noise. It's not like a beautiful chirping or anything. It's a very loud noise.
mm-hmm.
The shoebill stork. You see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your pick?
Probably a. What's the one? What are the We call him. My husband calls it a Harry Truman, and that's not what its real name. We see.
Dropping bombs?
Huh?
Is it just dropping bombs everywhere it
No,
flies?
it's the. Now I can't even think of the real name of it. You see them all a blue herring. Is that what it is?
Blue herring.
What? Isn't that a fish?
See them all the time on the.
So it's the ones you see in the ponds, and they got the long
Yes,
legs and stuff
yes.
like that. Yeah.
Piranha.
The heron, yes,
Great blue heron.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity.
Gimpy?
Can I say big?
Huh?
Big?
Bird.
Big bird. Okay.
Oh,
No. If we're going like a legit bird,
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the flamingo.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see if it tastes like shrimp.
Yeah. Flamingo or
That's
roadrunner.
true.
One of the two.
Yeah, why not? That sounds fine. Penguin. I'm down for some penguin.
Ooh, yeah. Some fricasseed penguin.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it getting, it's cold. It's right there on the ice.
Right.
Who doesn't? Some good penguin. Yum. I hear people all the time say that this isn't fair. Life isn't fair. It's not fair for me. It's not fair for what I want to do. I hear that all the time. And I'm going to tell you a story right now where you don't get to say that anymore.
Okay.
All right.
There is a country on this planet
Mhm.
where the government makes them have a quota of collecting their own feces
Why? Why is
for
that even-
fertilizer.
Okay.
And as quotas go, they tend to grow every year.
You haven't crapped enough this year. You
it's-
need to put out some more.
And it's such a problem, the quota and the unreachability for maybe you're not having enough fiber in your diet, that you end up stealing crap from your neighbors so you can meet your quota to the government.
What has this
Thou shalt
world
not steal
come
my
to?
neighbor's crap.
What's that, Gimpy?
So what does this world come to, man?
So when you talk about how unfair it is, just keep in mind, you're not having to steal your neighbor's crap, literally. I don't know what I would do. I got to keep. So like I do all the grocery shopping, right? I do the majority of cooking.
Right.
Because my schedule allows for that to happen.
Yeah.
So that means if the crap quota was a thing here, that would be on my list of things I got to take care of.
Absolutely. All right. So I got to go to the grocery store at 12:30. I've got a doctor's appointment and then pick up the dry cleaning. Oh, and I've got to take 4 craps today. Oh, big ones too, because, I was light yesterday.
Hey, little Sally flushed. She can't be flushing.
Mm-hmm.
We are so close to this month's quota.
Yeah. You have to keep track of whenever anyone in your family goes poo. You got to collect it for your kids and your wife.
You want to guess what the average household quota a year is of crap?
Oh,
in this country?
Oof. I'm going. Go, Lindsay, go ahead.
Like pounds?
Yeah.
Billion pounds?
$1 billion in a household.
Oh, in a household. I'll go. Let's go with 100 pounds.
Okay. Gimpy?
I was going to say 50 pounds, I think is a good quota for your family to poop.
220 pounds a year in a household. Now, these are people that are able to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you have somebody who's, they don't go, I'm sorry, they're on a colostomy bag.
It's a sliding scale, essentially.
Of course, it's an average.
Yeah.
Right. If you have only 2 people in a house compared to the house of 6, I think the scale is going to be a little different.
Does this article say, like, how they reach that number for the quota? Like, is it based on weight and diet and obviously household members, how many people you have in your house?
Sure. It's going to, by the number of people.
Okay.
Depends on how much your quota is.
Strictly on the number of people.
Yeah.
That judges how much you need to craft for this. Okay.
Yeah. What I said was the average.
Right. I was just thinking like, well, they look at a family of 6 and they're like, all right, well, you guys eat X amount a week. So therefore you should be producing X amount of excrement a week. So your quota is X. But I didn't know how it worked out. I guess it's just like you got 6 people. You can make this much poop.
Yeah, you should be able to make this much poop.
Should be able to.
And if not, see your doctor.
Good morning. It's the Big Mad Morning Show. The phone number is 918-460-KMOD. The text, it's BMMS, and then what you want to say to 82945. Good morning, Lindsay.
Good morning, Corbin. And happy 34th porn star birthday to Gina Devine. She's deliciously dangerous in All Toys, No Boys, Brazen Booties, and Lesbian Oil Orgy 2.
Good morning, Gimpy.
Good morning, Corbin. Save the date. April 24th is our 50th anniversary concert with Shinedown and 3 Days Grace at the BOK Center. Get your tickets at KMOD.com.
All right, willy-nilly, it's your chance to own the show. Talk about anything you want. Go back to something. Maybe you couldn't get in on it. It's up to you. I got a text from Justin with the Tulsa Drillers. He says that he can't stand Bobby Flay because he slept with Ari Gold's wife in the show Entourage, and I can't watch him in anything without getting pissed off since.
So a TV show is what did it for him, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that is the perfect for no reason. Like, you don't like a celebrity chef because it was something he did on a fake TV show.
Yeah.
That's like getting mad at Ross at David. You don't like David Schwimmer because how he treated Rachel.
They were on a break.
So, willy-nilly, anything you want to talk about, bring up something new, go back to something that's your chance to own the show. There's another willy-nilly that came in earlier. Willy-nilly, have you all been watching the new season of Mandalorian? And if you have, what are your thoughts so far? Lindsay?
Nope.
Gimpy?
I have not.
Yeah, I have not started watching it yet. Early for willy-nilly, but this came in earlier this morning. Let's say you win the lottery, be it 30, 300 billion or just $1 billion. What are you doing with the winnings? Lindsay?
Buying a house.
Buy one or have one built?
Nope. Well, no. See, I find that building is stressful.
True.
Picking things out is very stressful. Like,
good thing buying a house isn't.
Well, it is, but I mean, like making the decision, too many choices, too many options. That to me, so much anxiety.
Yeah, but then you get everything you want. You get your extra bedrooms, your game room, whatever.
I rather be like, walk into a place like, oh, this is perfect. And, okay, they want this much. And knowing that, okay, I have this much because I just won the lottery. So, boom, here you go. This is how much you won for it. Boom, here it is. Now it's mine.
Yeah, I feel like if you win the lottery and they know that, they're going to try and squeeze more out of you. So you'd have to do it like anonymously. But yeah.
But this is your asking price. This is what you want.
A lot of people, I know people that want pools in their house, but they don't want to pay to have it built, so they just move to a house that has a pool.
Yeah.
Because they want that instant gratification.
Yeah.
What about you, Gimpy?
Man, I tell you what, I'm going to buy a plot of land, about 20 acres or more, and I'm going to open up an indoor disc golf course, right? So you could play rain, shine, snow, sleet. It's totally temperature controlled, air conditioned in the summer,
no bugs
in the wintertime, no bugs. Okay. And you can still have your foul zones, have your water hazards or whatever the case is. But I think that would be an awesome investment. See, I'd be getting my money back instead of just blowing it on a house or whatever.
Right. Just blow it on real estate in a building.
Exactly. But there's money coming back to me, We'll have
what do you charge for something like that?
Well, what do you think? Maybe, I don't know, $10 to get in, right? $10 maybe to play 18 holes. And that's just to keep the lights on and help supply. But obviously there's going to be like a restaurant or wherever where you can get some burgers, food, and beers and cocktails and stuff like that and charge for those or whatever.
Do the people that play disc golf, since they can play for free, would they pay?
For an indoor disc golf course? I would think so. I would think so. That's temperature controlled, climate controlled? Yeah. Why the hell not? I would. If something like that existed right now, I would totally pay and go play.
But doesn't it, and we're just talking about not being indoors, doesn't it take away from the game in regards to there's no wind or whatever? It's changing the game.
I like that you brought that up because I have thought this sumbitch through.
No, I figured you had.
We will have conditions, all right? If you want to have a rain day, set the sprinklers off, right? Giant fans.
Why would you have sprinklers?
To simulate rain.
But then where does the water drain to?
Well, there'll be drain and holes in the floor. No, trust me, we got this. It's not just going to be standing water where you're sloshing around.
I understand, but
water. This ain't Hickey Creek Park, man.
I understand, but there'd have to be some engineering involved to make sure drainage would happen. And if you're building, would there be fake terrain of hills?
And trees and giant fans to simulate wind or whatever. And if you want to play, it's this is nice, but I wish that I was playing in, I don't know, Arizona in the middle of summer. Let's crank that heat up real quick. Yeah. And then shine a giant light in your eyeballs. Yeah.
You're gonna have annoying geese come and walks very slowly,
why
and you gotta
not?
wait for them to pass.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's definitely a business for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you solopreneurship. I'm gonna go on a pretty long. I'm probably gonna buy an island.
Oh, that'd be a good idea.
I'm probably gonna buy an island and that I can and probably a jet.
Okay. Would you invite high-profile people to come to your island and hang out?
No, I'm not buying
your name to Jeff.
No, I'm not buying an island for people to come to. That feels like the exact opposite reason why you would buy an island.
Right.
I'm buying an island to not have people around.
Well, people would still have to come around because they'd have to bring you supplies and stuff, right? I don't see you,
can do it.
McDonald, going out there and
Why not?
farming.
I mean, no, I would just I'd just go to the local Sam's.
Right, of course.
Right.
On the other side, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Some people I trust that are very good at house maintenance and things like that. We would just build a separate house on the island for them that they stay at to maintain the property for when I'm not there. That feels better. But I got kids and education, so that's kind of a thing. That stuff will work itself out.
You buy yourself a personal tutor for the kids.
Listen, I win $300 million or $1 billion. I'll be divorced, so it won't matter. She will divorce me and take half.
Taking half, see you bitches.
Yeah, right?
And you get to keep the kids.
Okay. Most difficult course here in Oklahoma for disc golf that you have played, and what's the easiest you have played? And what's your favorite, Gimpy?
Most difficult probably would be Hunter Park. That course can kiss my ass. The first 6 holes are in deep woods, and then you got creeks and ponds and swamps, and yeah, that one's pretty rough. Easiest one, oh Jesus Christ, Reed Park over off of 41st and Union. It's a 9-holer. It's so wide open. You got a few trees here and there, but they're super, super short holes.
And your favorite? Is that also Reed?
Oh, no. My favorite would probably be McClure. That's a good long course, and it's got some good obstacles, but it's not like Hunter Park where, you can just suck it.
In the ball golf world, of course, there's famous courses to play. Does that exist in the disc golf world?
Oh, yeah, there are. I just couldn't tell you. They have them at nationals and stuff like that. I think there's one in Kansas that's pretty popular that people travel to worldwide, but I couldn't tell you the names.
Willy-nilly, I love ice cream. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Ice cream is good.
When was the last time, here's a good willy-nilly since we're talking about ice cream, when was the last time you sat down with a half gallon of ice cream and a spoon with just yourself? I did it just the other day. I'm sitting at the counter just eating it straight out the goddamn carton.
Ooh, what flavor? What flavor do you think, Lindsay?
I would say probably cookies and cream.
No. I'm going to go with either mint or I'm going to go with Little Debbie snack cake, the ones you've been seeing in
oatmeal cream pie.
Like oatmeal cream pie or whatever. Yeah, that is a good ice cream, but that is not what I chose.
What was it?
I got my favorite, Rocky Road. Yeah, it's got everything in there.
Problem with Rocky Road is brand to brand, they're very different.
That is true. That's why I stick with Bluebell, man. They got the best.
All right, Lindsay, ice cream?
So I can't remember the last time I sat down and ate a tub of ice cream. By myself, right. Probably after a high school breakup, something like that.
30 years?
Yeah. I'm more of a make me an ice cream cone or stop off at Brahms or Dairy Queen and get a cone that way.
So you don't eat ice cream at home?
The kids always get into it. They're
that's part of living with people.
Yes, I know. By the time I have a craving for it, it's already gone. Or when they are making themselves an ice cream treat, I'll take a scoop out of the container and have a couple.
So
of
they don't have to
way.
when they want ice cream. They don't have to check in with you.
Yeah, they'll ask permission.
Well, then it's your fault. You're letting them eat it.
Right. Yeah.
It's been a while for me. Maybe over a year. Okay. There's a brand that I like to get for special treats.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's called Jenny's. And they'll do like pineapple upside down cake or gooey butter cake or cinnamon roll, like special crazy flavors.
That's fun.
And yeah, you can eat the whole thing. So good.
Did the same thing with a half a pie as well. So I'm telling you, just sat down and
You
ate
just do a half, huh?
Weird. Half a pie myself.
What's the food that doesn't love you back? I love hot wings, but if I eat more than 8, I'm putting a seatbelt on the toilet. Okay. What's a food? I don't know if you necessarily have to sit on the toilet, but what's a food that doesn't love you back, Lindsay?
Movie theater popcorn. I get the worst heartburn from popcorn, and I think it's obviously it's the butter. I'm sure. I cannot eat it. I get the worst heartburn.
You could just not put butter on it.
Oh, then I can't eat. Then what's the point?
Going in dry on the popcorn?
Yeah,
No
that's
way.
awful.
Gimpy?
I am going to say really anything spicy, but if we want to narrow it down, yeah, buffalo wings, spicy wings. Man, that spice, I used to be able to do it, but I can't do it anymore. It rips me to pieces, and much like that person, I'm strapping in for a while.
Any type of pasta. As I'm getting older, love any pasta.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, it is not fun to eat pasta for me. Like, I pay for it for days.
Really?
Yeah, it's not. And to the point where I'm like, well, that's not good.
Right.
That's a bummer.
Like, if you go to take a bite of something and you're like, here we go. That's not fun to me. That is not an enjoyable eating experience.
Yeah.
Let's see. There it is. Bang, marry, kill. Courtney Cox, Rosie Perez, or Pink, Lindsay?
I'm going to marry Pink. I'd probably have to bang Rosie Perez because she seems like the craziest. And then it's like one and done. You don't have to worry about her. And then kill Courtney Cox, I guess. Because she hasn't done much since Friends.
That's not true.
She's on
I mean,
Cougar
yeah,
Town.
she does like the Scream films or whatever, but
No, you're missing a big show.
What other show?
Gimpy?
The
It's
one that
Cougar
got
Town.
canceled? Yeah, but that got canceled.
Yeah, but all
It was on
shows
for a
got
while.
canceled.
All shows get canceled.
Sure,
Friends got canceled.
sure. But I mean,
It was on for a long time. So she has done things.
okay.
All right, Gimpy.
I guess I'm going to go ahead and kill off Pink. I don't want anything to go awry, and then she writes a song about me. You know what I mean? I'm good on that because I'm not
That's
getting
Taylor.
any. That doesn't matter. I don't want any of that on me. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and I'll marry Courtney Cox because I got to do one or the other. Okay. And I'm going to bang the hell out of Rosie Perez. I've been wanting to since White Men Can't Jump. You want to screw? Well, hell yeah.
I am okay. So Courtney Cox and Rosie Perez are the same age.
Okay.
Pink, yes, singer, is 43. So I am for sure. Yeah, I am for sure banging Pink.
Just based on age.
No, yeah, I'm banging Pink. I can't stand Courtney Cox. She's got the Friends money. So I'll marry her and then I'll kill Rosie Perez.
All right.
Age to me is the only determining factor in this one.
Listen, age ain't nothing but a number. Just ask Aura.
And skin condition
There's that.
and agility and flexibility and skin moisture level. You know, there's more than just a number. Nap times, what time you eat dinner.
Right.
Yeah, there's a number of things that proves that age is not just a number on that.
58. Wow, I didn't know that.
What song makes you nostalgic? Lindsay.
Material Girl from Madonna. When I was a kid, I used to think she was singing Cheerio Girl. So whenever I hear it, I think of those words. I'm a Cheerio girl.
Okay.
So it takes me right back to being like 6 or 7 years old.
Gimpy?
Donna Lewis. I love you always and forever.
Really?
Sends me back to 1996 every time. Every time. That's when that song was got a lot of radio play. It was huge. Really, it was their only hit. But for whatever reason, it sends me back to that time, being a sophomore in high school in Tonkawa, Oklahoma. Just good times.
Yeah, this is one for me.
You may find yourself living in a shotgun shack, and you may find yourself in another part of the world, and you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile, and you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife, and you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here?
This song is like, have you seen the movie on them?
No.
Oh,
Movie on them?
yes, it's so good.
Okay.
Is it on Netflix or?
It might be Netflix. I think it's Netflix. They all blend together now.
Yeah, they do.
Hulu by far has the best content by leaps and bounds. Their interface sucks.
Yeah.
And they
Their
change it all the
service
time.
sucks. But their content, dude, if you love true crime, it's above any other. Their comedy sitcoms are so good.
Okay.
By far, the best service of original content is on Hulu.
Okay.
If you can get past the clumsiness of all the other stuff, Netflix is just overwhelming.
Right.
Have you checked out Little Fires Everywhere on Hulu?
Say more.
Reese Witherspoon and the chick that was from Scandal, Washington.
Kerry Washington.
Kerry Washington. So good.
Okay.
So good. You and Allie will love that one. So it's based on a book.
Yeah. Your recommendations, though, are brutal.
I promise.
You can't. You can't. Your track record.
Nope.
Your track record is atrocious.
Nope.
When it comes to recommendations.
I stand by this one.
Tango and Cash.
Big time.
So if I watch this and it's not good,
Yeah.
then you forever have to carry that scarlet letter.
Fine.
Okay. Okay.
Fine.
I'm just saying.
You'll like
No more complaining. Little Fires Everywhere's in your wheelhouse, Corbin. I loved that show. What was the last time you got really mad at one of the others on the show and why? Of 2 seconds ago for
Yeah,
Lindsay?
right, exactly.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
When you have something like this, 3 completely different personalities, 3 different visions, we're going to get mad at each other,
Absolutely.
right?
Spending time together, being so close. Yes.
Talk this much.
Yeah.
It's like, I come to work, I don't listen to anything. I leave work, I don't listen to anything. Why? Because I know I'm about to talk and do all that stuff. What about for you,
We're
Lindsay?
a little like unwanted stepchildren, right?
I don't know. I'm feeling pretty.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time.
You don't?
I mean, it's like at least once a week, probably, right?
Well, then it should be easy to remember, right?
I just don't know which one was worse. Which day is worse? So, yeah, I could have just said a second ago.
Gimpy.
Pass. I'm messing with that.
None of that smoke.
All right.
If there was a pie eating contest between the 3 of you, who would eat the most, who would throw up, and who would give up the fastest?
I like it.
I think I would throw up. I think Gimpy would give up the fastest. And what was the other one? Who would win? Or who would eat the most?
Yeah.
I think you would eat the most because I think you are the one that enjoys pie the most. I think you've said that. Yeah. And Gimpy doesn't, he said he's not a big sweets person all of a sudden.
Yeah, I just sat down and ate half a pie to myself, though.
Yeah. No, I listen. You are, no one can make sense of the things you say. I hear you.
Right.
All right, Gimpy?
I would say that probably Lindsay would end up being the one to throw up. All right. I would eat the most just because I'm going to dig in. That's it. I'm winning this goddamn competition. So that leaves Corbin with being the one to give up the fastest.
Lindsay will give up the fastest. I'm probably going to throw up. Gimpy will probably win because Lindsay will be like, "What am I doing? Like this is silly."
Mm-hmm.
And then Gimpy and I would, put our competition faces on.
Oh yeah.
And just to be ridiculous to each other. And that's when I would probably vomit.
Yeah. Start spitting my pie.
Because have you seen his belly?
What kind of pie is it though?
Totally
that
a good point.
That
Yeah.
matters because I do like a good competition. However, it does matter. If it's like coconut cream pie, I'm out. I won't even partake.
Right. Lemon meringue, I'm out.
Oh, I'm in. I'm all in on lemon meringue.
Yeah. So a fruit-based pie would be kind of tough because of the sugar and the gelatinous level.
Yeah.
It'd have to be a pie you don't have to chew. So for me, it'd have to be some sort of cream pie.
Okay.
What about shepherds?
Nope.
Oh, dude.
Shepherd's pie eating contest.
I think that's the most brilliant thing you can do in a pie eating contest is you give these cold pies and then you throw in a shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's steaming hot. And you're like, so funny to me. Because you're like, I don't know what to do. You're just like,
yeah.
Come on, cool down.
Right.
Damn it, they're catching. Like the great equalizer is the shepherd's pie. I love a good shepherd's pie, man.
Yeah, man, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong.
I know when they do it and they do the spoon thing on the top, so little peaks and then their little crispies on top. You're like, oh, I'm about to eat some good shepherd's pie. When care is made for if you pipe the mashed potatoes on top, I know I'm in for a treat.
Yeah,
it's delicious.
Oh,
I think I might make one here soon.
Dude, it's so good.
Shepherd's pie.
Hello Fresh has some like their shepherd's pie that they'll put in there sometimes. Man,
Which do you prefer, the
Yes.
shepherd's pie or the chicken pot pie or turkey pot pie?
what are you doing? What are you doing? You
taking two hot pies.
No, you are comparing two completely different things.
That's like comparing cherry pie and a banana cream pie.
Both dinner pies.
So
both hot pies.
So shepherd's pie has no crust. Right.
Yeah. Oh, that
a
is
pot
true.
pie
Okay,
has
true.
crust.
Okay.
So it's not, it doesn't have mashed potatoes. It has potato cubes sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'm mashed potatoes on that thing out there.
Mm-hmm.
The gravy that's in there. The flavor.
Mm-hmm. Super good.
Oh.
Costco has one.
Get outta
pre-made
here.
one that's actually good.
Get out of here.
No, it is.
Much like a chicken pot pie or a beef pot pie, frozen compared to a homemade aren't even in the same realm.
Yeah, it's not frozen. It's not frozen.
It doesn't matter. It's pre-made.
Right, making it yourself is where it's at.
Completely.
Mm-hmm.
Some recipe they follow at the 1,500 Costco locations across America is hardly going to match that of a homemade shepherd's pie, right? Yeah. I'm getting angry. It's so good.
Don't be mad, bro. It's just pie.
Yeah. Who can we hurt?
Right.
It's so good.
Bring in the We don't have one.
All right. We want to know from you, what celebrity do you hate for no reason? A case of Leinenkugel Juicy Peach and a pair of tickets to Journey. Take a break and we'll be back.
The Big Mad Morning.
Were there young kids there? Underage?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It never
'Cause that's
said
what
that.
Girls Gone Wild was most of the time.
That is true. That is true. And even having oral with two officers at the Laverne, Tennessee police station
At the same time?
at the same time.
Get it, girl.
The steamy shenanigans in which Hall allegedly bragged about the size of one partner's genitals and
How is
claimed
that worthy of the story?
she claimed to be in an open marriage. She not only led Hall to be canned, but led to the firings of two sergeants, one officer, and a detective, according to a December internal investigation. Two other officers who allegedly had romps with Hall, they kept their jobs, but wound up being suspended. The extracurricular activities took place at hotels and parties at other officers' houses and on a boat, while she was also accused of performing oral sex on two officers while on duty at the police station and police gym. Officials began to look into the swinging personal lives of the officers when the mayor himself received a tip that she was sleeping with several fellow cops
Mayor didn't get the tip.
and had a threesome with an officer and his wife, among other claims. They were dismissed for violating police procedure and lying during the investigation, who had been witnessed choking an HR employee.
She's a whore.
God.
Yeah, I know, right?
What? I mean, if she wants to be promiscuous, so
Mhm.
what? I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're on the job,
Exactly.
that's obviously completely reckless. And multiple people you work with, also extremely reckless.
Yeah.
It creates a system of resentment, right? People like don't like it or whatever. You create problems that way.
Only the other female officers that aren't getting railed by the
And
other dude
no.
officers.
Guys get way jealous, dude. So
Why,
if you're
because they're
like,
not getting any,
no, maybe, or ones that are like, no, she was with me. Like,
yeah,
it is not healthy.
Did you
know that your mother is a whore?
Yeah.
Right. The HR director who authored the report and conducted the investigation sanctioned the 8 officers for various penalties for sexual activity while on duty, sexual harassment, conduct unbecoming of an officer, and lying during the course of the investigation. It was further revealed that Hall and many of the male officers had shared lewd text messages and pornographic images of themselves.
Good tasting tuna.
Boy, this is good tasting tuna.
Or like, hey, we're a small town. There's no crime going on.
What up, house?
Listen to this. It says at one point during one of the parties, she was already intoxicated and was reportedly being force-fed vodka by one of the other officers.
Yeah, they're like, get Janice drunk, she'll put out.
Yeah, you can't do that though. That's bad look, man. That's kind of weird. Like, hey, you heard if you get Hall drunk, man, she'll go sexually crazy.
Exactly.
That's predator type stuff,
Right.
dude.
Have another drink, Janice. I don't even know if that's her real name, but whatever.
Arresting their
Man arrested for the 70th
D-Day always
time.
comes. And for
Right.
this story, we're talking about Discovery.
Right.
Mhm. D-Day came many times for her. Man arrested for the 70th time. This comes out of Ohio, where there's this dude. He's 62 years old. He goes into his local Walmart. He has a suitcase with him. He takes a shopping cart and a suitcase, goes to the meat department, and just stacks piles of meat in his shopping cart and walks straight out the door with it. I guess Walmart, at least this particular Walmart, has some newfangled shopping carts where you get past the security gate and they automatically lock up the wheels on you. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Huh.
Never heard of that before.
How they keep that technology working? The carts
Yeah.
barely don't have a wanky wheel.
I don't know, but apparently that's what happened. Is the guy pushes his meat straight out of the past the security gate, and he's outside, and his wheels lock up. So what's he do? He just takes and puts as much of his meat as he can in his suitcase, and then just throws the rest in the dumpster. Well, of course, now the police have been called. The police find him at a bus stop across the street.
Right, because buses are never on time.
Absolutely. So they go over there. They bust the man at the bus stop, and he tells them that he steals the meat and then sells them the restaurants for half price. But he didn't name the restaurants he sold them to because he ain't no snitch. Anyhow, they ended up arresting him.
Criminal, yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
snitch.
he ain't no
Oof,
snitch.
Everybody's got a line.
All right. So they arrested him, took him to jail, and apparently this is his 70th time being arrested.
Hello, Guinness.
Mm.
Is there a place in your record book for this?
Should there be a punishment after your 50th arrest? Like, hey, the punishment is you've been arrested too much.
I thought there was something different for after your 3rd.
Depending on the intensity of the crime.
Right. Like 3 strikes, you're out.
On violent crimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like rape and murder, not,
Yeah.
meat stealing from the
Right.
Walmart.
Theft, larceny, right? Larcenies, jaywalking,
Right.
littering, trespassing, all those wouldn't count.
I think that they should keep him locked up for some time because this is his 70th time being arrested. So instead of letting him bond out, why don't you keep him in for, I don't know, 6 months to a year?
I bet he's done prison time.
He probably has, because the guy that's been that just, brazenly goes into the Walmart, steals the meat, and then walks out with it. He doesn't give a damn.
Like
didn't
he
give
went
damn
in
at
with
all.
a suitcase.
Yeah, he knew
Yeah.
exactly what he was doing. And if this is his 70th time for the same offense, good Lord.
Best had a kick-ass bonfire and cookout. Yeah.
Hooray!
Worse, got bit by a snake yesterday. I'm on my legs all effed up.
Yeah, that sucks.
I mean, if you got bit by a snake, do you need to go have it, like, was it poisonous?
Nah,
Yeah.
man. You have somebody suck it out.
I thought you pee on it.
Isn't it? No, that's
No.
jellyfish.
Oh,
Jellyfish.
you don't want me on site.
You've been bit by a snake. Hurry up. Pee on his leg. What are you doing?
Why are you laughing, Corbin? This is serious. Is it?
Stepped on a jellyfish. Hurry up. Suck his feet.
I mean, if your leg's all messed up,
Yeah.
don't you need to go to the doctor?
You would imagine.
Even if it wasn't poison and just like slashed your leg up, wouldn't you need stitches?
I don't know. I mean, they're just fangs. They're just, 4 little puncture holes. So it's not like it was attacked by a mountain lion where it could have taken a chunk out.
Would 4 puncture holes be quoted as messed up? I wouldn't. That feels pretty dramatic
I
for
think it's
puncture
pretty
holes.
dramatic, but I mean, if it gets infected, that's one thing you got to look at too, because I don't know exactly how sanitary a snake's mouth is.
I mean, if it's infected, you need to go to a doctor.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sepsis is intimate.
Yes. Poisonous or not, if I get bitten by a snake, I'm going to the ER. Doesn't matter.
Are
man.
you?
Yeah. Oh, I would for sure.
No.
For sure. I would.
No. Here's how I see it going out, and then you tell me how it would go out. I'm saying that you get bit by a snake, you'd be like, it's fine. You would wait till it was damn near the oval, if you circled it, would be like over your leg. You're like, sprayed Windex on it. It's fine.
Yeah, I poured some liquor on it.
Here's the thing. I'll put some alcohol on it for sure. But I don't know. I like snakes, and I know there's a way to tell if they're poisonous or not, but I'm not taking that chance. So I think if a snake, unless it's like a garter snake, something to that effect, okay, then I'm like, it'll be fine.
Well, they don't bite.
Right.
If you text in the word messed up, I'm implying that your leg looks like hamburger meat,
Oh, yeah.
or it's swollen up, ungodly.
Yeah.
Which either way, you need to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
You need some anti-venom.
Something with a Schlin in it.
And if that makes me a beta, so be it. I like walking.
Right.
I like walking.
That's fair.
Do you get to call into work and say, I got bit by a snake, I need the day off?
Yeah.
If your leg is all jacked.
Friday, what celebrity do you hate for no reason? A case of Leinenkugel Juicy Peach and a pair of tickets to see Journey. What you need to do is send that text, BMMS, and whoever that is, to 82945. Let's go to the phones and see what we have. Josh is on. Hey, Josh, how are you?
Good morning, guys. How are y'all doing?
Good, friend. What celebrity do you hate for no reason?
Man, my celebrity hatred is Trisha Yearwood.
Really?
Yeah. I've met Garth a couple times. I used to work at Laser Quest at 31st and Sheridan. Awesome guy. I used to work at a furniture lighting store at 72nd and Mingo. Awesome guy. Well, one of the times he come into the furniture store, he brought her with her, and man, she just she had no personality in public. I mean, I'm sure she's different, out and doing what she does, but in public, she just resting bitch face, man. She wasn't personable at all.
You hear that, Trisha?
I mean, Garth is over the top personable. So what was it that, what did you want her to do that she didn't do?
Just talk to us. We let them do their thing, pick out their lights, their furniture, whatever. And then after they were done, he was Garth being personal. He'd talk to you and everything else. She just wouldn't talk to nobody. She just kind of hid behind him and wouldn't interact with nobody.
Hid behind him or couldn't get a word in?
That's a difference, yeah.
Either or, probably, yeah.
Right on, man. Well, it definitely works for today's topic, Friggin' A Friday. And Gimpy, tell him exactly what he's going to get.
Is it even possible for Lindsay to hate anyone? Think about that over this case of Leinenkugel Juicy Peach and have fun seeing Journey. Back to you guys.
Josh, hang on the line, friend. Gimpy's got to verify some info and have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the concert.
Awesome. Appreciate it, guys.
All right, buddy. Appreciate you. Read this text that came in. Costco chicken pot pies are legit. Corbin always hating on S. He don't know. I never said they weren't legit. I said they weren't as good as homemade.
Right.
You telling me any homemade place anywhere is not going to be as good as that? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
That's like me going, hey, their meatloaf's better than your mama's.
You shut your mouth. No, nobody taught my mama's meatloaf.
Right. Maybe you're just hating on me. Maybe you're just hating on me. Maybe I'm that person for you and you're just pissed you didn't win beer.
Right. And the other text says Costco's shepherd pie sucks. It has a crust.
That happens so many times in text.
Right. Contradicting each other.
Yes. We'll get somebody say one thing and the next person will say the next.
Yes. The beauty of being, I don't know, human.
Yeah. Come on, man. Come on. And to go out on the ledge for chicken pot pie.
Plant your flag, bro.
It's a weird flex, man. It's a weird flex to, to be like, God damn it, where's my phone?
I need to text these guys now.
What kind of psychopath is like, no, they're going to hear about this. Costco. Damn it. Costco. Damn it. Why is it fixing Costco? It's one word. Chicken pot pie. No. CPP.
Right.
Send.
I showed them.
God forbid we say Marie Callender's chicken pot pie is bad.
I've never had that. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I've had it one time, if that tells you anything.
I would never say it's better than homemade.
Right. It's better than Banquet. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But it's frozen versus fresh. That's
the number of pot pies I've had in my life frozen, and you got to try and grind the knife put the slit in it when you put it in the oven and wait 45 days.
Right. And it's still frozen in the middle.
Yeah. Not good. And I looked for these the other day. Maybe they still exist. I know chipped beef exists, but I never find Salisbury steak or the beef one. We used to buy those all the time.
Oh, you're talking about the Banquets.
And boil in a bag, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We lived off of those Salisbury steaks growing up, man. I just haven't been looking in decades because I don't have to eat them anymore.
But it's better than some things you eat, right? Like a pint of ice cream. But the idea of like, we would get that bread and just heat that up and be and then try to cut it open.
Oh, yeah.
And then dump it on bread, especially when they made instant mashed potatoes. My mom found out she could just boil 2 boils.
That's it.
And then we'd have a full meal.
That's it.
So good.
Yes.
Yeah. And the turkey and gravy ones.
Yeah. Those were good too.
Yeah. So thinly sliced.
Yeah.
That gravy was like water.
Go up now over the weekend.
They were low sodium.
Right. So healthy for you.
Right. But yeah, I remember those. They were so good. The chipped beef we would do for breakfast. We would take that and do a piece of toast and then just dump that on a piece of toast.
I don't think I've ever had the chipped beef before. No.
I don't know where, like, the history of that. Like, biscuits and gravy, I'm familiar with, like, how that became a thing. And I love it. I think biscuits and gravy is just fantastic. But to do it on the toast with, like, the chipped beef feels like, I don't want a brown sausage. Because chipped beef it comes in a little jar on the shelf. And then you open it up. And then take the beef and like dice it up and put it in like a gravy. Yeah. Not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
Apparently Walmart still sells these Stouffer's creamed chipped beef frozen meal.
Yeah, you see it. I see it all the time.
Brahms carries it too in their frozen freezer.
And their version of it?
Yeah.
It's probably just frozen.
No, it's Stouffer's.
It's Stouffer's version.
They carry the Stouffer's. So good. That's my go-to meal if like I'm hungry for something quick. That's what I want.
Chipped beef.
Yes, cream chipped beef. My
really?
grandparents used
what do you put it on?
Toast.
Really?
Yep. I still my SOS. That's what my grandparents used to call it.
Did it with regular ground beef though, not
S on a shingle.
Yeah.
I thought that was something else. I thought that was beef.
Mm-mm. It's corned beef. It's corned beef.
It's a form of beef. It's chipped and cream.
Right. It's not. Is it real corned beef or is it just some weird?
Yeah.
If they can put it on a shelf, like the little jar of it.
Well, it's so salty. Yeah.
How did they get to that? I want to know how many times they did that wrong. Where they're like, not enough salt. Try it again and wait 3 months.
All right.
So processed.
Right? Because before there was fruit, they just cover it in salt and just hang it up in the barn.
That's it. Outside with the hay. Yep.
The number of things we have based off, let's see how it looks in a month.
Yeah.
Beer, wine, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Aged beef, sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. But and bacon is another one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But those bag meats in a bag.
Delicious.
Yeah. So good. My mouth's watering. I don't even know why. Yeah. I can't believe that's your go-to. Do you microwave it now or do you boil in a pot?
Nope, microwave. I think it's 7 minutes. Yep.
Way to
Stab
go.
the bag.
You gotta peel it back and then flip them around a little bit because they're still frozen.
Right. You got to flip over the ice cube.
Mm.
All right. We got to take a break. We'll be back.
Tulsa's morning show.
Go away to the bedroom with a wet sock. I gotta change my socks. I just put socks on, as a matter of fact.
Right. Those were clean.
Ooh.
That's my favorite pair.
Wet sock, man.
Yeah. I think I'm with Lindsay. I got to do shoe, man. At least I can take that off and just spray it off.
You think that's the worst out of all of them? Because that's how I understood the question, which is worse out of those three options.
No, which one would you rather?
Oh, which would I rather have? Oh, that's
Yeah.
Shoes.
So worst is for you is the sock. Lindsay's worst one?
Oh, no. I think the poop on the shoe is the worst one.
You think it's the worst one?
Yeah.
That's like the second easiest one to deal with.
It's the easiest one.
I
You literally
because it gets into the crevices of the bottom of the shoe, and sometimes
right. You got to get a pencil and scrub down.
Yes, you might have to take a toothpick or something to get in there.
Mhm.
Oh,
It does
and
have
the
a little more
smell.
work, but it ain't
And the
on me.
smell.
Yeah, but it ain't on
It
me.
ain't on you.
That's where my head's at. It
Easy
ain't
enough
on
to
me.
wash off.
I don't know if it's the vomit might be the worst because the smell of vomit is just
That is true.
gross, especially
Smell.
if it's not a heel, it's more of a toe.
And if it's fresh, it's still
Oof.
the body temperature.
Oh,
Good morning.
Florida woman punts man in the groin for not bringing her to the strip club. This happened in north of Fort Myers, Florida. Elizabeth Ann Sherlock Mason, all she wanted to do was have a little fun night out. Now, this happened on January 17th, which was a Tuesday night. So I don't know if it was already a long week for her, or maybe she just, doesn't work at all. Just wanted to go out, but she wanted to go to the local gentleman's club. But before that, she wanted a pregame at her favorite watering hole, the Naughty Parrot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that KNOTTY like Naughty Pine or NAUGHTY like Naughty Girl?
NAUTI.
Naughty
Like
Parrot?
nautical. Naughty Parrot.
Oh, I
Mhm.
gotta look at this place.
Yes.
Okay, carry on.
So her man takes her to the Naughty Parrot where they have a few drinks. And apparently she had a few too many because she became verbally abusive towards him. And he's like, you know what, honey? I think you've had too many and we need to leave. And she's like, no, we shouldn't leave. And she stands up and she puts her both hands around his neck, starts choking him. And he's like, oh my goodness. So he puts his hands on her hands and she stands up and she punts him, knees him right in the groin. He falls down and she takes off for the parking lot. The police are called. She gets arrested and booked into the county sheriff's office because, they can definitely smell a strong odor of alcohol on her. She's charged with battery on someone 65 years or older.
Naughty Parrot looks like a pretty groovy place to go.
it just looks like a bar.
On the water.
Well, they're Florida.
Yeah,
Well,
they're in
yeah.
Florida.
I know.
A lot of bars on the water in
Oh,
Florida.
look at this. They got pictures of dolphins. Dolphins right there as you're having your cocktail.
No wonder she didn't want
We
to.
don't get that here.
The ocean's a pretty amazing thing.
We don't get that here. Give me an Oklahoma dolphin and I'll be all right.
I mean,
There you go. Horrified gas station staff find severed human penis in parking lot. This happened in Mobile, Alabama. Petrol station. The staff there were given the shock of their lives when they discovered a human penis on site. This bizarre discovery was made just yesterday. Actually, Thursday. No, what is today? What's today? Wednesday? Monday this happened, January 30th.
What's happening?
I have
A
no
little after
idea.
6 a.m., police officers showed up, collected the severed appendage as evidence. According to the reports, police do not believe the findings is proof of any foul play, but it is not clear whose member was actually found. My favorite quote, one employee simply told local reporters, "It was a whole D." A statement at 4 from the Mobile Police Department stated the incident was not being investigated as an assault or a murder, adding it was a mystery how on earth the penis ended up there. Footage saw local reporters apparently showing a black truck pulling into the station around 6:15 a.m. to fill up. Then the truck pulls away before a penis then falls onto the car park tarmac. Once a report was made, a heavy police presence attends the store, located in the port city of Mobile on Alabama's Gulf Coast. The area got taped off while police investigated the incident, which has caused a stir in the local community. I mean,
I'm not buying this.
they're saying that the discoveries like this at the petrol stations are pretty common. I guess in
Finding penises
and-
at a gas station is common.
not necessarily penises, but in 2021, they said that a body of a man aged in his 20s was located.
What was it?
So KMOD. You can also text BMMS and then what you want to say to 82945. Going to find out what everybody learned. Start with Lindsay. Lindsay, what'd you learn today?
I learned that Nick Cannon's got a big lawsuit to deal with. And I also learned that allergy season is going to get worse, which is great for Kleenex sales. They haven't sold so much since the debut of Pornhub.
Gimpy, what'd you learn today?
Well, I learned you can clearly tell that Lindsay usually spits. And that Corbin likes the gooey jennies. You nasty.
I learned that if Gimpy wins the lottery, he's going to buy a bunch of land and invite a bunch of discs over.
Yeah.
And I also learned, of course, Gimpy only wants fruit pie. It's Corbin saying, make sure that dishwasher's loaded right.
That's Lindsay. Stop tracking my cycle.
This is Gimpy, and I'm sorry.
Thank you. Far too kind.
Ready? Ow, no, you've got a dong. And then slices it off and then tosses it out the window and then continues carrying his load to Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And I would think the Mobile Police Department would have this on their site, like on their Facebook or something.
Oh, they got nothing on there either?
Not that I can see.
Fake news.
And they're keeping it hush hush until they know more.
Oh, well, you know, it's the Russians.
Hey, we don't know whose penis this is. If anybody has details, let us know.
Or they're probably looking at the tapes trying to investigate that truck. Kind of like the Idaho murders.
Which
they
was
were being
what?
quiet
All
until
over
they had more.
It was all over the news.
But they weren't saying what they had. That's why like the parents were being so disgruntled.
So Daily
at the
Star,
time.
some
the
weird
tabloid.
rag got the break.
Well, they're the only ones running with it.
I'm saying, that's what I'm saying, right? It's a great story.
Well, Lindsay, I'll see your severed schlong and raise you a giant dildo. Shoplifter caught trying to steal a giant 30-inch dildo. This happens in West Hollywood at the Circus of Books, which was formerly known as Chi Chi LaRue's. It's not really important, but it's a funny name nonetheless. So the video's on our Facebook page, and they say that this drunken patron walks in, stumbles into the Circus of Books. You see him walking around a little bit, and then they go over and they wrap both arms around this giant 30-inch black dildo and then just walk right on out the door with it. But one of the employees, Marcus Blackwell, says that they were ready like Freddy. His quote. They went out there, they chased the person down, they retrieved the big black schlong, and they brought it back and they put it back on display where they picked it up at. Now, they didn't say whether they called the cops or anything like that, but they did say